going on, everybody? It is Saturday night, and we are here for some Impact. And historically, this is the last pay-per-view for Impact under the Impact name. So this is it. Going into this year, did we sit here and think that this would be said, that we would be saying Final Resolution would be the last ever Impact pay-per-view? I don't think any of us probably thought that, but here we are. We've got a good show for you tonight. Obviously, we got some wrestling going on in the ring right now. It is PCO is out there. Crowd is loving it. They're, of course, in Canada tonight. And wherever you guys are, hope you're having a good one. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday night. And thank you for being here with us. There is other wrestling on tonight. Obviously, Tazzy's got NXT going on, so we don't mind if you watch on both screens. A lot of people tend to do that, so enjoy the shows either way. But Jeff, you had a busy day.
Man,
Jeff had a fun day today. If you didn't already see, if you're not on our Twitter, Jeff and his kids got to meet Cody Rhodes today. Some awesome pictures from the event. Jeff texted me, showing me the huge line that was there that he was standing in. And so Jeff, it's always fun. And I love the smile on your son's face. It's so great. It brings you back. Really does. Like when we were younger and you got to meet people like that, it's so much fun and so exciting to see. And especially as a dad to your kids, it's so exciting to see. So let the guys know how that was.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. My son absolutely loves Cody, and the moment that we saw that they were doing a meet and greet at Heroes Hideout here, we were like, I gotta make this happen. So, was fortunate enough to be able to get some things moved around so that could happen. But yeah, it was awesome. Just seeing his expression, seeing the fact that, Cody like put his hand on his shoulder and shook his hand, looked him right in the eye and asked him what his name was and all of that. And then one of the cool moments too, aside from all of that, is my daughter really wanted to meet Cody. She really wanted to meet him.
Nice.
She was excited about it yesterday, but we got there and we go through all the line and everything, and that's
Jeff and his son there with Cody. So there you go. And there's got a picture of the family here too.
Good
stuff. That's awesome, man.
It was a lot of fun. But my daughter, like, we get back there and she's like extremely nervous to the point of saying, I don't want to take a picture now.
Oh, geez.
So then, he saw her and I said, come here. And he goes over to her and he says, hey, I'm Cody. What's your name? How old are you? And, he like loosens things up and
nice.
She's, she was ready to go. And then she took the picture and she was like, that was so cool. That's the best thing ever. So it was just awesome. But that's cool. the line wrapped around the top of Crossgates Mall in Albany.
That's insane.
And it was crazy. Like, I think for the photo line, we waited like an hour and a half, or maybe a little bit more. And then to get the autograph, it was about 45 minutes or so. But it was packed. It was packed.
Man, oh man, how many people did you think were there altogether? A couple hundred?
Oh man, no, more. I'd say probably around 1,000.
Holy cow! I wonder if he got to everybody. I guess he did.
He did. Yeah, they got through. They moved. Once the line started moving, they kept it moving, which was really good. But it was. They kept it moving pretty good. But maybe close to 1,000, I'd say.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
He must have been there for a good amount of time. That's really cool.
He was. Yeah.
That's really
cool.
It
was really cool.
Nice. That's really cool. They get some really good people up there, man. That little place that ends up it was technically I think they first started that it was almost like just a comic book store for all intents and purposes. And then they just started getting a lot of autographs and stuff going up there. That's really, really cool. It's got some good stuff up there, and there've been Impact folks there, I know. And
Jimmy Hart was here last week.
Oh, that's
Booker T is going to be there next Sunday.
Wow.
So, and then I think Kurt Angle is going to be there in March. Matt Riddle is going to be here on January 5th. So yeah. Okay. So
that's cool.
Good stuff.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Good way to spend a Saturday. That's a fun thing to do. Other than, of course, waiting in line. But hey, it's still cool. What you got out of it, and the memories that you'll have with the kids. That's awesome. Man.
Yeah. That's a moment that will stay with me forever.
Very cool.
It's a really special moment.
Very cool. All right. So, who do we have in the ring here? What do we got going on? We had a little promo from Jake something there. And who are we watching here? I'm not familiar with this. Who do we got in there? Someone Prince. I see his name, but I don't know who this is. I don't know who these two are.
I know Jack Price. I think Jack Price.
Jack Price.
But something's going on with I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who we got going on in here. We got two people I'm not familiar with. Yeah, Jack Price is in there. All right, let's welcome some people in. We've got Clown is here. Hello, Greg. Yeah. What's up, Greg? We got Brandon Barnes. What's up, Derek? Shinhei Ohtani signs with my Dodgers to the tune of $700 million. It is the biggest pro sports contract ever signed. Ever. That's insane money. Man, I'm a happy camper. I kind of thought he would go there just because he was familiar with already a house in California. And let's face it, when you get a chance to be with the Dodgers over the Angels, you're probably going to take that. He went where he went because he wanted to win. But he also said that one of the cool things was for the first time ever for any athlete, he signed a deal that is conducive to the Dodgers being able to build around him. Not anybody, and nobody's ever done that. He did that so they'd stay under the luxury tax. You keep your eyes on the news though, because they're not done. They could also get Yamamoto, the pitching star from overseas, is going to come over. Apparently he knows Shinhei, so don't be surprised if they sign him too. The Dodgers just have mad money. Some people complain about that, say that that's a downfall of baseball. It is true. If you're a team of fans or a fan of teams in small markets, you're very seldom ever going to win things because that's the way it works out in baseball. They don't have a cap. So yeah, it's kind of rough, but yeah, pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited about that. Dylan is here. We've got Kingslayer, who is Jason Peace. Hey, Jason, what's up? Bonus Baby's here. Okada the Rainmaker's coming to Snake Eyes. Yes, we did see that the other night. That's very exciting news. Am I buying a jersey to help them pay the $70 million? Nah, they don't need my money. They've got Fox. They've got Fox backing, dude. That's the reason why they've got money. They are basically backed by the Fox TV station in California, and they have mad money. So yeah. James Chadwick, what's up, James? Jeff doesn't get the respect from a lot of people that he deserves. That is true. Very true. That is very true. And I say it all the time. Yes, no, he does not. CM Punk is backstage. Where is he backstage? Oh, in NXT. Well, they did say he was going there last night. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I've got a lot to say about his promo, Jeff. We'll discuss tomorrow night. Very, very interesting. A lot of stuff to break down with that. Yeah, which was kind of cool. I like how they did it. I like how they did it. Kind of little. You don't really know which way things are going to go, but we'll break that down tomorrow. We've got our Sunday show Between the Ropes, of course, tomorrow night at 8:30. So join us for that. We'll go over all that. We'll break a lot of that down. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about Raw. We'll talk about this show, of course, tonight. We'll talk about Impact stuff. We're going to talk about more Impact stuff tonight. Impact Plus, man. If you didn't hear the news, huge news. Impact Plus, if you had it already, I have it tonight. I'm going to watch the pay-per-view on it. I picked it back up because I want to see the kind of deal they're going to give to current subscribers. Once that goes over, it is changing in January over to TNA Plus. It's going to cost $2 more a month, $9.99 a month, but you get all the major pay-per-views now. So no more paying for them on Fight TV for $40. You get them all now on Impact Plus with all the other stuff, with their past content that's on there and all the other videos that they've got on there. Still don't know what's going to happen with the weekly show. I'm curious to see. I know we had there were a couple people online that were talking about. Heather from our chat was talking about that.
Yeah.
Are they going to keep it on YouTube? I would imagine it's going to be somewhere. They won't just keep it on Access TV because not enough people get that. So I don't know. Are they going to put it on Impact Plus as well now? If so, they'd have to do it live, I would guess, from the app, which I don't know how that would work. So I don't know. A lot remains to be seen, but that's pretty exciting for the $9.99. It's definitely a bargain. I mean, hell, the money you're saving alone in just those 4 pay-per-views, because they're what, $40 a piece from Fight and YouTube when they put them on there. 40, 80, 120, 160. That's $160. That's a pretty good savings. So pretty happy with that. And definitely excited. Mark is here. What's up, Mark? Says, I've never met Cody myself, but seems like a really personable guy.
He really is. Yeah, he was awesome. He really was.
It's cool to see when sometimes they say you're disappointed, you get disappointed by your heroes, but it's cool to see when somebody is genuine, and you see them on TV and you kind of imagine what they will be like if you meet them in person, and it's cool to see that they really are. Ryan Neeson is here. What's up, Ryan? RK Shuttlesworth from Twitch is here. What's up with you? Greg John is here. Dylan is here. Michael King is here. What's up, guys? Derek says, who's going to be the athlete to break the $1 billion mark at this level? DWW Down with Wrestling is here. What's up with you? Swack Fan is here. Would you like me to keep you updated on the Deadline pay-per-view? Yeah, you can shout stuff out in the chat. Sure, we don't care. Do what you got. Do what you want to do. Red Sox will rise from the dead again.
Maybe one day.
You guys have to stop giving away good players like Mets. Now you just traded Verdugo to the Yankees. Verdugo's a good player. He was good when he was with the Dodgers, and you got him now. Now he goes. Like you guys got to stop giving good players away, dude.
Yeah,
yeah, man. Really glad that you and your kids got to meet Cody today, says Ryan. Interesting to me is that the streaming service is with Endeavor. Yeah.
Yep.
That is kind of interesting, isn't it? In Endeavor, we know who else Endeavor's with, right?
Well, I can tell you right now, this is not a prediction, folks. This is a spoiler.
Okay.
That question will be a part of Sell or No Sell, with some interesting things added to that. But we'll discuss if that could mean something.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very. I was very interested when I saw that. We talk about the Forbidden Door a lot. And look, we know those two companies have had dealings. Just that, with the Rumble and Mickie James bringing that Impact title there. Oh man, could you imagine if TNA and WWE have something like that? Oh boy. Whew, man. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we'll talk about that tomorrow night too. So good stuff. Nice segue into that show tomorrow. So about that, is TNA Plus going to have all the pay-per-views or nope, they're going to have them all. Everyone. Every single one. Everyone. The ones that were on YouTube were the less known ones. The ones that were on Fight were the 4 big ones. So now they're all going to be on Impact Plus. So for $9.99 a month, you get that. Plus, you get all their old content, which, all their old matches and stuff that you can go back and watch if you haven't seen them in a while, is all on there. So very, very cool. Mark Sampson, what's up with you? Hope you're well. That would be insane. Oh, I know. Could you imagine? We'll talk about it tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and see us. We'll talk about it tomorrow. They're going over the matches. We already saw PCO tonight, which was cool. Of course, PCO is signed on with them for a good long time. Is it available on Xbox? What, the Impact Plus app? I would imagine any place you can get apps, right? I got it on my iPad. I had it on my iPhone, so it's available through Apple. I would imagine through Android or any place like that you can get the video game systems. I don't know off the top, but I can imagine that probably will be. I would imagine. I mean, TNA is a pretty big thing. We're getting Sheldon Jean coming down to the ring. This is Sheldon and Kazarian, I think, right?
Yeah.
So Sheldon and Frankie are up first. This will be the match, the pre-show match here. Look at the ring, too. Got some changes in the ring. We got the Anthem Entertainment signs all around the crowd. So a little bit of changing here. Hope we get in the UK. Oh yeah, you guys don't have. Oh, you had Impact Plus, I thought, James. No, didn't you? I thought you had Impact Plus. In fact, I thought you said on our last show that you stopped it a while ago. That you didn't have it anymore, or just didn't you have it because you just don't have it? I didn't know that. That sucks. I hope that's not the case. I'd imagine they'll make it for as much as they travel now and go overseas and stuff like that. I would think they'll make that happen. They'll make that happen. Do you remember I asked you both if TNA would be working with WWE at some point? Well, little did I know. Maybe I was onto something and didn't even know it. Yeah, look, you can't rule out anything today in this day and age. You just never know. You just never know. You can look up the My Vag match. It's worth the $9.99 alone. I may have to go look up the Fish Market match.
Yeah.
I might have to watch that. One night I need a good laugh. I might have to watch that. That'll be fun. But yeah, so much stuff going on in these next couple of weeks, and this basically tonight is basically us saying goodbye to Impact Wrestling as we've known it for the last couple of years. So should be a fun night. Got some great matches too as well. We already went over a lot of them last night when we did our show.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 2 nights ago. We did our predictions and stuff for tonight. So yeah, but it's not on a lot of devices like smart TVs, consoles. It's either a website or an app or an iPad. I would imagine that they would change that. I really would think they would change that. I really would think they would change that.
Say hey.
There he is. Hey, how was Cody Rhodes?
He said, "How was Cody Rhodes?"
Very fun.
That's awesome.
Say it.
Very, 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 very fun.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you met him. That's cool. I wish I met him.
He said he's glad you met him. He wish you met him. What was your favorite part about meeting him?
The picture.
That's awesome, man. You'll have that. Well, hey, now you could look at it, put it up on your wall somewhere. That's cool, dude.
Also, him remembering.
Very true.
And remembering what?
You.
Oh, remembering me? Oh. We'll talk about that later. I don't wanna gloat or anything. Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll gloat for Jeff. Jeff got a like from Cody on Twitter. So Jeff posted about meeting him. Of course, the pictures and stuff with his son there. And Jeff got a like from Cody Rhodes. That's big. That's really big.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes dropped the like on his post, so that's awesome too. Just seems like he's a genuinely good guy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, really, really cool to see that.
Go ahead,
I
Jeff.
was playing Madden 23, and I played one of my season games, and I'm playing the Chiefs, and I'm beating them.
Yo,
We'll
that's
go.
awesome.
I can't.
Why?
Machines until the 5th quarter.
Kingslayer says, "Hey, buddy, gumbo time." Jeff says, "Derek." Michael says, "Need a TNA shirt and hat." There's Jeff's daughter.
Hi.
Hello.
Wait. Oh, wave. You got away with the other hand. There you go. Now they can see you wave. Did you have fun meeting Cody?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He was very nice, wasn't he?
Yes.
There you go. So cool. So cool. Don't know if there will be more promotions working together. I wonder if it affects anything at all. Impact has worked with promotions other than them, so would this affect that? My hope is that Endeavor does the best for TNA in the streaming service more than anything. Nothing biased toward WWE creeps in. Axiom won over Nathan Frazier, said Brandon. Kingslayer says that's cool. Hello, Andrea. How are you? You're well. Sheldon Jean looking pretty good.
Yeah, he is looking pretty good.
I'm happy to see that. I really hope that we get to see more from him. He was always involved in some really good matches and a very, very good athlete. But he kind of was always just that second person to Kenny King. So we didn't get to see too much of him. So I'm pretty excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, I think 2024 could be a breakout year for him. I really do.
Yeah, I can see it. He's got a lot going for him. He's got the size for sure, and he's very, very quick for his size as well. So yeah, he has a lot going for him.
Yeah.
Sheldon Jean's got Frankie up and over goes Frankie Kazarian. Big right hand kind of stops him in his tracks, a couple in a row. Off the far ropes, down. Big lariat, down goes Sheldon. Reversal here from Sheldon Jean. Oh, but Frankie. And Sheldon's in a little bit of trouble.
I just still have to say that I'm still stunned that Frankie Kazarian was the masked brother.
Oh, man. The IPWF stuff is so much fun.
It's great.
So much fun. I like the ring look. I like the gray. I like the Axis stuff. We've seen that for a little bit now, so I kind of like what everything looks like. And like I said, that's one of the big changes we're gonna get. We're gonna get a lot more of that. We're gonna get the design. The TNA ring's gonna look really good with the logo. I'm sure we're gonna get the logo in the building. We're gonna get a lot of. I'm sure we're gonna go back to pyro and things like that too. So it's just gonna look that much better. Gonna be really exciting to see how TNA looks.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for January, man. January, oh my gosh, like that and then the Rumble, right, just a week or two away from each other is going to be really, really good. Does Kazarian have a family member that wrestled under a mask in the 80s? He does. Yes. Kazarian does win with the chicken wing there, but Sheldon Jean did look good. Jeff, I had to wait to see Seth for nearly 3 hours in the UK. Yeah, man, that's the thing. You go to see some of these popular wrestlers and you stand for a while. Wear comfortable shoes because you're standing there for a good long time.
I did not wear comfortable shoes today, so yeah.
Or get yourself out like, I don't know, get yourself like a jazzy or something and go and just sit on the jazzy.
Yeah.
Ray Walton Hannafin. And we got about a minute or so to go here. I think I'm going to go on over to the Impact Plus app right now. Actually, I have it ready to go. And let me see what we got going on here. Talking about Frankie Kazarian leading the leading TNA into the future. They're a little bit behind the YouTube show, it looks like. Yeah, they're just coming off the countdown to Final Resolution, so they're a little tiny bit behind the YouTube channel, which I don't necessarily want to see, but we'll see. Let's see if I catch up here. They're going over the card now. Yeah, I'm gonna compare and contrast. Let me see where they are as opposed to where YouTube is here. Now, yeah, YouTube's a little bit ahead of the app. So we got the FBI warning. In case you ever wonder why we don't show these shows on our channel, you can read right there.
Yep, we love you, but
Yes.
we're not going to jail for you.
No, constitutes a felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine, which I certainly can't afford. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, me either.
So then you wonder why we don't show the video. There you go. That's all you need to know. Deanna says you can start now. I'm here. Hello, Deanna. How are you? Hope you're well. All must be resolved before we can become the final resolution. Yeah, in many ways, this is final. It's going to be interesting to see how they close this show tonight, too.
Yeah.
What do they do to close it? Do we maybe get a little graphic, like something similar to what they did with the TNA logo unveiling? Do we get a little thing at the end, kind of maybe a little highlight reel or something, kind of in a way to say goodbye to Impact Wrestling? We'll see. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. That's a great point.
We know they do good goodbyes, Jeff. They with all the wrestlers that have left and stuff there, they do that really well.
Yeah.
You did 15 plus years in prison bonus, baby? Really? I hope that's not true. No, I see the little laugh there. You don't want no part of that. No, we definitely don't. Deanna says TNA. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot of that tonight in the crowd. Going to see some cool stuff tonight. This is Josh and Alex Shelley, of course, from the last pay-per-view that we saw. Zack Sabre Jr. we get to see tonight as well. I guess I've watched the whole Impact era. Comes to an end. I said this to you guys. It's not often we get to see stuff like this happen. Where a company stops and a new one starts out of it. It's not very often we get to see stuff like this happen in wrestling. What's up, Joe and Jeff? How are you both doing? What's up, Damien? We're doing well. Hope you are also. Knowing that this is the last show for Impact, do you think we might get some reveals or something that as to get ready for TNA? I don't know. It's possible if they want to put something like on the show or at the end of the show or something like that. I'm not sure. Punk's on NXT. I figured he probably would be. He said he was going to go talk to Shawn Michaels, so I figured he probably would be on there. Get some ratings for NXT. Kind of smart. He's really making his rounds, isn't he? He's making his rounds. The 15 plus years was real. Every day of it. It was totally my fault for being young and dumb. Wow, damn, dude. Wow. That's yeah, we do some stupid things when we were younger. It's very true. Wow. Michael Spikes, what's up, Mike? Look in my eyes. What do you see? CM Punk is in NXT. That rhymes. That's very good, Jason. Very good, Jason. Eddie Edwards and Lish. And who is his partner tonight? Brian Myers. The most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. Kicking off the show. All goes well with the in-laws Friday. Heather. Oh, Heather's here. Hey, Heather. Hello to you. I didn't see us sneak in. I'm on my phone tonight. YouTube has gone psycho with the ads, and I can't disable my ad block on my laptop. I'm thinking this is a big conspiracy for people to buy YouTube TV, which is too expensive. I actually have it. I have it because I got rid of my cable. You want to talk about expensive? Oh, man. My cable is way more expensive than YouTube TV. I wish I could get rid of them altogether, but I need them for my internet side of it. But I saved a lot of money buying YouTube TV. I actually kind of like it. I don't mind it. I like the live. I like it how it's like DVR features and you can record everything. I also like, it's a cool highlight for sports fans, and I didn't even realize it had it. It shows you highlights back. If you miss like a football game, it'll compile highlights for your favorite team and show them back to you, like all the scores and stuff like that. I thought that was cool. So I like it. I like YouTube TV.
Yeah, I like it. It is a little expensive, but
yeah, it is. I mean, everything's expensive. $75.
Yeah.
I mean, but for what I was paying with cable and internet, and basically not getting really as much. And I still get, obviously my wife watches TV too, and there's channels that she likes, so we had to consider that. I looked into Roku and I looked into some other things, but I don't know. I just didn't see the lineup. Like a lot of the things that we're missing that I like to watch and she liked to watch. So yeah, we had to look in a different direction, and yeah, I like it so far. The only thing that gets on my nerves with it is every now and then the stream gets a little choppy sometimes. You'll see the stream will go every now and then, but again, it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, but the ads on YouTube are awful. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
100% agree. Tornadoes blew over. Oh yeah, you probably getting that storm we're gonna get tonight. That's a big rainstorm that's headed our way.
Yeah.
Especially for this time of year, like a lot of could have like thunderstorms involved and all that kind of stuff. We're supposed to get like 3 inches of rain. That's a lot of rain. Hell frozen over 2023 is nuts, says Jacob. Impact on Endeavor. What?
It could be mine.
I looked into Sling too, Heather. I looked into all that stuff. I don't know. I just didn't like the channel lineups. I got more stuff with YouTube for my personal liking, the things that I watch. Manny Ken, what's up, Joe and Jeff? You hear Dad from Malibu Most Wanted passed away? Dad from Malibu Most Wanted. No.
I'm trying to remember that movie, unfortunately.
I did not hear that.
Joe, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time, dude. Good, Jeff. They blew over my area. Thank goodness. Now it's just heavy wind and rain, but we are okay. Oh, wow. That's scary. That's scary. Now they're saying that storm, as it passes over us, we're supposed to get like a temperature, like very high temperatures for December, like 60 plus. But then temperatures are going to crash. So we're going from rain tomorrow all day, and then tomorrow night, and then it's going to change over like that quick to snow. So we're going from rain to snow. My area here could get anywhere from like they're not sure, anywhere from like 1 to 5 inches of snow before that storm ends. So between all the rain and then the snow and stuff like that, yeah, it's a nasty storm. ABC is in the ring. Yes. Ace Austin and Chris Bay have had a very, very successful year. And we're going to see if they could cap it off here with a win over Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. This is for the Impact Tag Team titles. Was sunny in 78 in San Diego. God bless. I would love to live in San Diego, but I had a friend who did. He worked for a special effects company. Actually, he worked on Man of Steel, the Superman movie, and others, and he loved it. Couldn't say enough good things about it. Said it was like paradise there. The weather was so good all the time, and I mean everything else. He got to go to Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, 1 year, but he just when the job was done, they a lot of the special effects companies they contract, and when the contract was over, it was just too damn expensive, and he couldn't stay. And it is very, very expensive place to live. I don't know what part of San Diego you're in, Clown, but he was saying it's very, very, very expensive to live there. I shell out about $150 a month for Dish. I don't watch the majority of 250 channels. Also, Dish and NBC fell out a year ago, so I missed all of my law. Yeah, that's the problem with that. We in Best Buy, my store, we've been getting tons of people coming in over this past like week and a half, 2 weeks, getting TV antennas, like the rabbit ear kind of antennas, because they lost channel for us. It's channel 16, WNEP, ABC. They lost it. because that's what happens with these satellite places. They'll lose contracts with certain channels, and then they're just gone unless they decide to re-up. But yeah, that happens with satellite. Watching Storm Chasers Tennessee is in the dark. Doesn't look good. Oh man, yeah, nasty storm. I'm picking ABC. Yeah, I think we did as well when we did our predictions. Oh yeah, I'd love to go to San Diego Comic-Con, dude. Yeah, I was at New York. I went to the New York one, which was fun. But it's not the same. They don't have. I saw a walkthrough of it this year. I actually watched a video that was on YouTube. Watched a walkthrough, and oh my god, it was incredible. They had a Lego blockbuster video there, like you could walk through it or walk in. It was all built. It was amazing. Yeah, I would love to go to San Diego, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. The New York one was fun. I was like maybe 2 feet away from Stanley, who was signing autographs at a booth, which was surrounded, but I was able to see him because I'm a little bit taller. I got to, my friend of mine met Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, of course, met him and got an autograph from him. So it was fun. We had a fun time. The Friday going on the Friday was fun. We stayed overnight in New York. The Saturday though, oh my God, it was packed. You couldn't move. You when you went into certain places of the building, you couldn't move. You could not move inside there. It was that packed. Brian Myers goes for a cover here, gets a 2. Chris Bake with the kick out. Me and my wife signed up and volunteer. You do 2 hours and get to enjoy the day. Oh, no kidding. That's cool, man. Brian O'Neill's from What Up Doc is the dad from Malibu Most Wanted, Gluckman, Joe and Jeff. That's who he's talking about. Oh, okay. I had no idea. I had no idea who that was. Myers with the tag, and Eddie Edwards is going to come in. It's been a big couple days. One of the video game awards were just on that day or like a couple days ago. How many of you saw the trailer for Grand Theft Auto? Oh my gosh, am I excited!
Woo, it's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. They're back in Vice City, so chances are it's going to be 80s based. I'm so psyched up for that. I can't wait until that comes out. And we've got a whole nother year yet. You gotta wait all of 2024, and chances are, the way video games are, they say 2025. It's probably not going to be out until like almost the Christmas of 2025. So we're going to wait almost 2 years. 10 years. Imagine being 10 years since the last one was made. It's insane. 10 years ago. But the trailer looks so good. Looked so good.
I didn't have kids.
I was just going to say, there's going to be, that's what somebody told me in work today. Is like, imagine there's going to be people who had children and they hadn't had a Grand Theft Auto game in the lives of their kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's insane. It's insane, dude. It's so good. I'm really excited.
Yeah, it looks awesome, man.
My God. I'm assuming it's going to get a mature rating.
Oh yeah,
they always do, but this one could be. I mean, listen, having blocky graphics when you have like risque scenes is one thing. Having graphics like we saw on that trailer and having risque stuff is something other than that completely. So
yeah,
yes, it's going to be mature, but that could be even more. If they have another sort of thing, that could be even higher than that. If they have a rating other than that, but that's man, I'm excited. The Tom Petty song they played. I can't wait. I can't wait. There's the tag to Eddie. Eddie comes in with a knee to the back of Chris Bay. Myers gets away, and there's a cover and gets a 2. Bay's got to get Ace in there. Bay's been stuck in the ring for quite a while. 10 years and people still play GTA. Yeah, they do. They really do. Yeah, they really do. I'm excited for Wonka. Actually, bonus baby. I'm taking myself and my kids are going. I'm excited for that. I think the fact that Harry Potter's special effects team is doing that excites me, and I like the fact that he is Gene Wilder's Wonka. So he is. It is a prequel to that. I don't want that garbage with Johnny Depp and all that stuff. That was horrendous. That was horrible. I want to forget that. But I like it. I'm excited to see it. That's still probably one of my favorite movies ever because it was a favorite of mine when I was a very young man. Loved that movie and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to go.
Yeah, I'm excited. My kids really want to see it, so I'm gonna see it. And that new Wish movie from Disney, they want to see that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll probably see that at some point.
You know what I don't care about seeing, and I'm a big superhero fan, Aquaman. Just not.
Yeah.
It's the last film of the Snyderverse, the last film in that whole Zack Snyder DCEU, and they're advertising it on TV as being one of the best 3D looking 3D films. They I guess they're having a 3D version, one of the best looking 3D films ever made. Which I imagine it probably would look cool if it's underwater. You get to see all the the stuff in 3D and everything. I imagine, but I don't know. It still doesn't entice me to see it, especially knowing that they're all going away. All those characters are done, and James Gunn's starting everything over and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just can't bring myself to go see it. There's a cover, almost a 3. We got Ace Austin in the ring now. Him and Eddie. Oh man, big forearm shot from Eddie Edwards. Thunderbomb 2. Oh man, that was close. Very close to a pin. Saw Godzilla -1. What is with all these Godzilla movies?
I don't know, but I want to see it.
There's a Godzilla series apparently with Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
that's on somewhere. Now you got the Godzilla, that film, and that looked like it was Japanese, was it not? It looked like it was like a Japanese Godzilla film. And now you got the trailer for Godzilla versus Kong 2. So you got all this Godzilla stuff going on everywhere.
Ooh.
Oh man, Eddie with a big kick to the side ahead of Austin. Has him up over his shoulders now, tag into Myers. Oh, this isn't looking good. Not looking good for ABC. Myers going up. Big elbow. Oh no. 1, 2. Oh man, was that close?
Oh man.
Wow, I thought they had them. Got to hand it, Jeff, to Eddie and Brian Myers. They're working pretty well as a team.
They really are. They really are looking good as a team. Which, I may serve to piss Moose off. So.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other night.
Yeah.
Chris Bay has snuck back up into the ring, so he's going to save Ace Austin there. Ducks under. Eddie gets taken out. Now Myers is in there. Look out, ABC. Oh, Myers in a heap of trouble now. 1, 2. Nope. Kick out at 2. Barely kicked out. I feel bad for DC. I don't, bonus baby. I'm kind of happy that they're starting over. And James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy, not too many better people you can have to do that. I'm excited for where they're going. James Gunn, the actors love him. Did so good with Guardians. Plus, they already have, supposedly the rumors are he's got the Russo brothers who did the Avengers that is going to do Batman and Robin. So the next big Batman film that's going to come out, ABC wins it and still champion. So they will carry those tag team championships into TNA. Oh, that's cool. Hanfin was TNA BC.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy, we got the Rascals in the ring. Rascals out of nowhere coming in and wiping out ABC. Oh, Jeff, maybe we get this at Hard to Kill.
Yeah, I think it might be an opportunity we get that.
Yeah, we might get this match at Hard to Kill.
Why not? What a way to kick off
right?
The TNA tag team era.
Trey waves goodbye to ABC. Hey, Chris, how are you? Like Eddie and Brian as a tag team. Speaking of tag teams, Josh Alexander and Zack Sabre Jr. The perfect tag team partner. He says about bloody time, Impact. We're going out with a bloody big bang. All these Godzilla movies like being a kid again. Yes. It's called him darling.
I love this.
He says, Weapon, we got to get you a championship, man. I love it. I love it. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
It's like being a kid when there was Godzilla movies on. Yeah, my dad used to watch them all the time. All the time. I'll never forget watching the first King Kong movie with my dad, the original one. Snap! I didn't know this is going to go with, I don't know how this is going to go with Motor City Machine Guns. Lish is in there talking.
Yeah, she is.
The fans don't want any part of it.
No, they're giving her the business.
You're an 80s baby. I was a teenager in the 80s. And yeah, slashers are wonderful. Batman and Robin sent shivers up my spine. Batman and Robin in 97 came out the day I got convicted. Oh. No, this Batman and Robin is from the comics from not that long ago. And the most famous thing is it's very gritty, very adult oriented. And it was the biggest thing people remember from it is Batman uttered a line in it. Robin asked him a question like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Or something. He said something and he goes, because I'm the goddamn Batman. And that was the big line that everybody remembered from it. And that made headlines. And that's the Batman they're doing. So it's pretty exciting. It's all about us, says Lish. Uh-oh. Oh, here comes Santino Marella. Lish is saying it's all about us. They're trying to stop the pay-per-view. Here comes the director of Authority. Why is CBS Sports Network in our... That's weird.
That's weird.
What the hell is that?
All right.
Tonight is one of those days where I'm doing double duty, but who cares? I'm a wrestling fan. Watching you for Final Resolution and following Tazzy for NXT. Nice. That's cool, dude.
We both appreciate it.
Yes. He says, please, to the back. I'm not leaving. Who's going to come and escort them out, guys, in the chat? Who's coming out to escort them out? You summon a gun. You're going to have a match. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Jody Threat. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no. Lish is going to.
Oh.
Oh, no. Lish is not going to be happy about this. Jody Threat flying down to the ring. Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers doesn't even want any part of Jody Threat. Holds his hand out like, nope. Nope, we're out.
Not gonna do it.
Nope. Oh, man. It's all about me, Tennille Dashwood. I hope they get her back. Would love to see her back. So much great wrestling tonight. I'm a sad panda. I'm missing Ethan and Kenny on Collision, but at least I will have it on DVR. Yeah, Ethan Page and Kenny Omega on Collision. Oh, that's tonight too? Good God.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 wrestling shows on tonight. That's insane. Yeah, I'll check that out later. I'm excited to watch that too. Waiting for GCW. Highest in the room at 8. Are they on tonight too? Those are 4 events tonight? That's nuts. Wow. Tennille Dashwood likely to be in TNA. If GCW is tonight too, that's 4 shows tonight. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
that is a lot. What the hell do you pick to watch? I mean, you can't watch everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's kind of nuts that they would decide to have them all in the same weekend. You would think, I mean, you could spread December out a little bit. You still have, you don't want to do it closer to the holiday week, but you still have, the 16th. Some of the people could have done it next week. Oh, GCW has shows every weekend. Oh, okay. Yeah, watch what you wish for, Alicia. Yeah, Alicia's going to get a bit of a beating here, I think. I got a new scoop. NXT is going on the road, legit. NXT Vengeance Day is going to be live in Clarksville, Tennessee in February. Oh, no way.
That's awesome.
That's cool. That's cool. I could see that. Have them go to like smaller arenas and stuff. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, Eddie got tossed. Eddie's out of here. And so is Myers. You're out of here. Gone. My pick is Impact Wrestling to turn into TNA Wrestling. They are a major company on TV. We got Andrade versus Joey Janela. Crazy time to be a fan. Oh, Jody Threat just took out Myers and Eddie Edwards. Gives him a little chop. Says bye, boys. Oh, and Lish, of course, takes advantage. Lish takes advantage. That's what Joe was talking about. We got a lot of wrestling back, and then we don't have this. Then we didn't have this. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan. It really is.
It really is.
It really is. So much going on. You got things going on in every company. Impact, of course, changing over to TNA, historical, just absolutely historical. The stuff with Punk going on in WWE and coming up on the Royal Rumble. You got stuff going on in AEW, NXT. I mean, it's really a fun time to be a wrestling fan. Eddie Cotter. Oh, did he? There's a kick from Lish, trying to keep the momentum here. Big clothesline knocks down Jody Threat. Cover gets a 2. Deonna, you know it, sis, says James.
Joe, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Has her hung up over the second rope. Impact has done a lot of stuff in Canada this year. RK Shuttlesworth says, yeah, I guess I have to watch Collision after this. Yeah, I'm going to have I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have, because this, I would imagine this is probably going to go to 11. I have work tomorrow in the morning, so I'm not probably going to be able to catch up. I'm going to have to do it at some point, but I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. No, we have our show tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna catch up. That's the only problem you run into, because then by that time all the other stuff rolls around. I'm gonna have to watch Raw on Monday. Obviously Punk's gonna be there and he's gonna say where he's gonna go, which we'll talk about tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know when I have no clue when I'll catch up. James has control room monitors going on. Yeah, I always envisioned James to be in like Batman's Batcave with all the monitors. Like the remember in was it the end of Batman, the one with the Joker? I forget the name now. Dark Knight. The end of the Dark Knight, when he had all those cell phones tapped and he had all those screens all over the place. That's what it reminds me of James' house. Just a whole bunch of screens on the wall. Trying to pay attention to every one of them. Call me crazy, but I'm sick of Punk. We get it. He's back. Let's get to Seth and get it over with. Well, they can't make it so obvious, Heather. You know what I mean? They have to play it out. I personally like how he played it out, because he started off with a little bit of a swerve. And again, we'll talk about this more tomorrow, but he started off a little swerve with Roman, which I kind of liked, because no one was really thinking of that. We all know where he's going to go and stuff like that. It's not really hard to predict, but Alicia, ever since that interaction outside, Alicia's been in charge of this match. She has her turned over in Boston Crab type of hold here. Jody Threat's trying to break it, but now using some kicks to get her off. She does now. Jody's getting pumped up. There's a big clothesline. And here comes another. And a third. Lish in trouble. Ducks underneath that. Kick to the midsection. Coming back off the ropes. Boot to the side of the head. And Lish now is in big trouble. Knees to the back. Trying to hoist Lish up, but Lish holding on to that second rope. Won't let go. I'm here for Punk. Who do you want to see debut at TNA Wrestling? Hard to kill. Oh, man, I might do it. Nope. Wow, she kicked out at 2. Thought that was it. Who I want to see debut, I have made this really clear. I want to see I'm not saying they need to, but I think they almost have to get a big name. Not to put down anyone that is already there, that deserve all the accolades in the world for what they've done. And you know, the athletes in Impact are amazing, but I think they need to make a bit of a move, and I would love to see that move be Mercedes Moné. I would love to see Mercedes Moné join their Knockouts division. That's what I would love to see happen. I don't know if it will, but I would love to see it. Make the best even that much better. That's what I would love to see happen. That's why you gotta love DVRs. Oh no, I know, but see, that's the thing. If I had time to watch all the stuff I record, that's the only thing. I tape a lot of stuff, and not only do I watch wrestling, but I have a lot of other things I watch as well. And it's just hard for me to do. That I'm assuming does it. 2, 3. Yep, Jody Threat wins. I've been keeping myself busy. I do other stuff I'm trying to get. I've got involved with some other things in podcasting too that I do, and it takes up a lot of time. A great first for Impact Wrestling is Rick Boogs, Elias, and Mustafa Ali. You could see any one of them, I would imagine. Tennille, you could see any one of them, any one of them would be fun to have. But I just kind of think for Hard to Kill, and being the new era of TNA, I think you got to make a big hit. I think you got to make a big hit on that show with some kind of huge thing just to start off. Now, maybe they disagree with me, but I just think that something big, since they didn't get Ospreay, I just think something big, someone big. Not saying any of those names are bad names and that they wouldn't be great to see. But I think a big signing, I think, needs to be there. That's what I think, my opinion. Jake something and Jason Hotch. These are the movies. These are the matches we're getting tonight. Rhino and Moose. Yay, Jody. Jody wins. Mike Bailey and Trey Miguel, which should be a really good match. We already saw the Rascals. Trinity, Jordynne Grace against Deonna Purrazzo and Gisele Shaw. We know that whenever that happens, where the opponents team up with one another, that sometimes doesn't go well. And then I guess this is our main event: Motor City Machine Guns versus Josh Alexander and Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, okay. Digital media title next. Tommy Dreamer puts his title on the line. I think we picked a lot of people picked Tommy Dreamer to win. I remember when we were doing our predictions, Jeff was talking about possibly we might get Crazy Steve might interfere in this match at some point, which would make a lot of sense. Deonna, the latest news about her is that she is apparently talks with Impact have stalled, and that she is going to explore free agency, which was her the quote, I guess, that someone put out there. So she could. It's possible she could. A big name. They just got this big deal for streaming. I don't know, Deanna. I just think they need to get. I think they need to just hit with something big on TNA, something big on that show. A big name, maybe a big return. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody hasn't been there for a while. But I just think that they've gotta. I think maybe they bring out some ex TNA veterans on the show. I guess that would be cool as well. You know, like maybe they get a Mick Foley to show up there or something like that. I don't know. I just think they need something big and happening on that show. We know we're getting Will Ospreay, but that's the next night, so he won't be on Hard to Kill. Where's my boy Alan Angels? Been doing a lot of independent dates lately. Yeah, we haven't seen him in a little bit. Dean flipping off the crowd. The innovator of violence coming up. Tommy Dreamer. Tommy, of course, still carrying that around. He made a little history for himself winning that title, that Digital Media Championship. Tommy's had an interesting year in Impact. He got stabbed by a fork by Crazy Steve. And the announcers are mentioning Crazy Steve, so that's interesting. Tommy getting up in the ring. I'd love to see Alan make a bigger move in TNA. He just needs someone to believe in him, says Deanna. Dean glaring over at Tommy Dreamer. Deep Fear now streaming on demand. What the hell is that? Another shark movie? There's a lot of shark movies. A lot. And none of them will ever be as good as Jaws. None of them. Tommy Dreamer chance. I don't mind Mustafa on TNA, but please don't ever bring up a retribution. Oh God, no. Yeah, no. We won't. We don't want to hear about retribution. No. EC Dub chance. Did Steve use his briefcase in that match against Dreamer? I'm going to beat the new champ. I don't care what these people say. He's just trying to upset Tommy Dreamer, just pushing him in the face and getting him. Dreamer went for an elbow, went for that dusty elbow. Diener avoided it, slides underneath the ropes. Just telling off the fans. Diener sucks. What do we see from this guy going forward, Jeff? He, always seems like, of course, with the faction stuff that he's been doing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's time to see a little more of just Diener. He does such a good job at that villain role and the heel role, but I don't know, Jeff. Maybe we need for lack of a better word and a rhyme, maybe we need a bit of a meaner Diener going forward.
Meaner Diener. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I think he's great. I really do. And I mean, obviously he's got the in-ring ability. His work on the mic is great.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's just about opportunity, honestly.
Yeah.
And where he fits in. And I think he should be someone that gets some major time in 2024. I think he's the type of guy that the new regime of TNA can really hitch their wagon to. And like, this is one of our guys. This is a guy that we feel confident about that can do some great things for us. I really think he's that type of a talent.
Yeah, I agree. He just got poked in the eye, though. Tommy Dreamer gave him the eye poke. He's grown a lot. You can see it every time you see him. I know he meant Dusty Rhodes, Joe, but as old as Tommy's Dreamer is, a Dusty elbow hit me different. That's very true. Hey, wait a minute. I'm older than him. I think I am. Well, I think I'm older than Tommy Dreamer. I might be. Let me look. I don't know how old he is. He might have a few years on me. Probably not that much, though. Let me see. Yeah, I am older than Tommy Dreamer. I take that as a shot bonus, baby. Ain't nobody meaner than Diener except Tamina. Gotta admit, Tommy Dreamer's been a fighting digital media champion. They're out and about here. They're going up the metal stairs.
I figured this one could get a little crazy.
Yeah, this one's going to be a little nuts. It looks like they're out. Oh, man. Smashed his left arm off that post. Got a homegrown talent, says Deonna. Well, let me put that to the chat. We've been talking about Hard to Kill a little bit. What do you guys tell me? All of you have pretty much been with us all through this year. So, what do you guys want to see from Hard to Kill? What do you guys want to see from Hard to Kill? What are you most excited to see from Hard to Kill? Is it the new look, the new stage effects, the lighting, the pyro? Is it a bigger crowd? Is it new wrestlers there? What are you guys looking to see from TNA Hard to Kill? What are you really excited to see in Hard to Kill? Let me know. Let me know in the chat.
Yeah. I will say this. And this is not a shot. This is just smart business and not overreaching. But I think for the fans that are always concerned or have things to say about Impact's attendance or ticket sales, I would just caution you to say, don't change something right away that's been working. Slowly and gradually build towards that, because you can book as many big arenas as you want to, but can you fill the seats?
That's a good point.
So
that's a good point.
I mean, I'd much rather run a 3,000 seat space. I'd much rather do that and have it packed to the brim.
Yep.
Than run a 10,000 seat space and have it half full.
That's true. Yeah,
so,
very good point. Very good point. And with social media, you can't hide that stuff.
No.
So people are at that event, and you will have people saying, "Oh, half of this arena is all blocked off by black sheets. There's nobody here," and so you don't want that. That would not be a good look. So yeah, that's a good point. A really, really good point. Yeah, they can't really rush that. Like Jeff said, go to the smaller arenas. You can step up from the arenas like this. Get yourself like and kind of gauge it by how hard to kill does, and go into those smaller. He's putting the elbow pad on. Deonna with a right hand and another right hand. Dreamer is staggered. The new setup. It looks like the ring won't be in the center, but especially the new TNA belts. I love wrestling belts. That's cool. I want to see live broadcasts in the U.S. expansion. Mission statement, says Deonna, because I know we're going to get amazing stories and matches with awesome talent. Well, yeah, Jeff, they need to do college arenas. Yeah, that would make sense.
I'd start there. Yeah, I'd start there.
That would make sense. Kind of like, isn't that kind of what AEW was doing at first?
Mm-hmm.
They were going to college arenas, yeah. Yep.
I think sometimes us as fans push, sometimes regrettably push companies to do things a little too soon. And I don't want TNA to be a part of that conversation. I don't want any company to be a part of that conversation.
Yeah.
Because we should want all of these companies to thrive.
Mm-hmm.
Not only survive, but thrive. Like, I mean, not just be in existence, but actually doing well, because it makes everybody better. So
look what he just did with that elbow pad. How rude. Bring Moose's TNA belt back. I hope TNA Wrestling goes live every Thursday in the future. That might not be too far out, Chris. Deonna just dropped. That may not be too far out. They have to. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen, because you have that Snake Eyes event. Obviously, that's not. They're not going to have two shows live in a row. So the Snake Eyes event's probably going to be their first showing on TV. So they're obviously taping shows still. So I don't know. It's interesting. And the thing is, if it's live, where does it go? We were talking about that earlier. Dreamer's got his there it is. There's the dusty elbow.
Nice cutter.
Someone gave him that Dusty Rhodes elbow there. Don't outgrow your britches before the next size fits. Oh, man. Deonna with a cover. Do we have a new champion? Nope. Just kicked out at 2.
Maybe we need to feature Cody Deonna on Book a Wrestler one week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. We usually are packed with so much in our show anymore that we don't get to do that as well.
We don't get to do it, yeah.
I will say this, because it's relaunching. I don't want to have it like WWE, like right off the bat. They need to start slow and small and build up and grow from there. Doing a show like TNA takes time. Dreamer gets a cover. Oh, man. Look at that clothesline from Deonna. Hello, Odin's son. How are you?
What's
they
up?
can always continue to broadcast on Access, or at least try to get Access in more homes. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't want it to go to just Access, or we're in trouble. Because we can't watch it. I don't get Access. So our watch along would be not good. So if they take it off YouTube, we won't have it. So I hope that doesn't happen. That'd be an issue.
Yeah.
Because I have no way to get Access, at least right now. And now maybe I said this to someone on our Twitter day, but maybe they put Access. Maybe Access has the wrestling on their app, which I never understood why they didn't anyway. Everything else is on that app, but the wrestling.
Yeah, everything but.
DDT, and is that the end of Diener? 2, yes.
Imagine that, a DDT.
Yep.
A DDT in 2023.
How about that?
Being a finisher.
How about that? Don't see that often.
I'm sorry, I'm old.
And Access is on Sling, which I have it, but yeah, it would be bad. I didn't think of that. Yeah, we we don't watch. We watch on YouTube. I like I said, I don't really understand why, if you're gonna have the Access app, that they wouldn't put the wrestling on there. It doesn't make much sense. They have everything else on there, just about everything else, all those shows and everything on there. I was just surprised they never had the wrestling on there. It doesn't make sense because they own the app. It's not like no interference there, Jeff, from Crazy Steve. Yeah. That's a little surprising. Brandon, hey guys, I'm back home from my dad's house. I'm watching NXT, but I'll watch your guys' stream. Thanks, Brandon. Enjoy the wrestling. Oh, Santino not happy about that interference. He said that was useless. You have a rematch. Oh, we're going to have a...
So we're just adding matches tonight.
Yeah, we're adding matches.
All right.
They usually add them like the day before, so we get screwed with our graphics. But, I mean, if they add the matches tonight, there's not a damn thing we could do about it.
Nothing.
So this is going to be the Rascals. The Rascals against who? Who are we getting here? Santino's just made an impromptu match. We're getting the Rascals against someone here. I've been banging the drum for Access TV to get into more homes. They did just expand Access on Comcast and some other platforms. Well, maybe now that, they're going to TNA, maybe that'll be something they look to do.
And I know the counter argument is that they're in a lot of homes already, but I think what Impact needs to do is to really market the fact that it's available on many providers. Like, we don't see that enough, I don't think.
Right. Mike Bailey is one of them. So Speedball Mike Bailey. But who is he with?
Yeah, because we were supposed to get Trey Miguel versus Speedball one-on-one.
That's right. Oh, yeah, they're changing this.
Are we just getting that?
That could be. I don't know what they're doing here. Yeah, you're right. I wonder if they changed this. Maybe they're making this a tag team match? Because, yeah, this was just supposed to be, like Jeff said, it was on the card as a one-on-one match. But maybe they're changing it to a tag team? Or is Wentz just down at ringside? I don't know. But I thought I heard Santino say that he had somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a tag team match now. Interesting. So we're changing it. His partner, Trent Seven.
Wow.
Trent Seven is there.
Wow.
Yo, Trent Seven.
Wow.
Mustache Mountain.
Trent Seven.
Trent Seven. Yo, this is a bit of a shocker. James Chadwick with the piping in with the holy shit. Trent 7 and Speedball Mike Bailey. Look, he's winding up that towel. Rascals don't look too thrilled. I wonder if we would see this guy in an Impact ring. This is kind of cool because we were talking about this earlier. You know, do they do some things tonight knowing that this is the last show? You know, make it a memorable event, have some different stuff going on, maybe some surprises and stuff like that. So I'm kind of glad that we are seeing that because, you know, your last show in Impact, you want it to go out, you want it to be memorable, and you want people to remember things that happen. So I like it. I like this. If I can't get grizzled young veterans, Trent 7 will do. Look, Bailey's got the headband. Look at this. Looks like we're getting Karate Kid happening here. I mean, all right, let's go. I'm not familiar with Trent 7. Crowd chanting Trent, Trent, Trent. All right, well, here we go. Let's see if the Rascals are going to be sorry for their antics. Maybe he could be signed to a long-term TNA wrestling contract deal, says Little Silver. Is it going to get grizzled tonight? I don't know, but I like it. I'm liking that Santino's doing this like impromptu stuff and having some surprises tonight. I like it. You're better than this. He's back talking to fans, not worried about getting in the ring. He was in AEW for a short time and was released from WWE NXT UK contract in 2022. Yeah, that's right. NXT UK. I never got to watch that show ever. It was always on during the day and I was never home.
So stinking good, man.
Yeah, I remember Tazzy was doing a stream for it.
Mm-hmm. So good. So good.
I mean, look at all the people that have come from there. And the people that are on NXT now, you know, Dragunov and you know, the people that they've got from there, there's so much talent from there. Supposedly, Triple H said they're going to try to start something again overseas. So we'll see if they do that. Santino is full on Teddy Long matchmaking tonight. Playa, he is. Yeah, he is. Trent 7 and grizzled young veterans in Impact Wrestling would be awesome. Wasn't there just talk of Trent 7 possibly returning WWE recently? Hope TNA gets him. Have
Tyler
not seen him in a long time, says Brandon Barnes. Hey, Brandon. Kicks and chops here. Kicks in one side, chops in the other. Bailey's not even stopping here, just keeps going. Now a little fist bump. I mean TNA. No, it's all good, Chris.
We're going to get it wrong. We're going to get it wrong. We're going to call an Impact for probably at least a month or two.
Yeah, there's no doubt. That's going to take a while. That's going to take a while. Tyler Bate. I'm following NXT, and all I can see is that there's been change of hands on NXT. What do you mean change of hands? What do you mean by that, Mark? Clarify. He's yelling at the referee. Liam says, OMG, Joe, he's here. Who's here? What show are you talking about, Liam? What are you talking about? Are you talking about CM Punk being on NXT? We knew that. Yeah, they told us earlier. Wentz being a crybaby. Yeah, he really is. Tag in. Oh, man. Trey Miguel outside the ring. Big kick from Woods. Dragon Lee just won against Dom.
Wow.
Yo, Dirty Dom lost his title. Nice. Dragon Lee's going to be oh man, that young man is going to be around for a long time. Been very impressive. Blair Davenport wins Women's Iron Survivor Challenge.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'll probably watch it at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
I was just gonna say, I have no way. I gotta be in work tomorrow morning at 10. So nope, that's not gonna happen. Gotta love Trey. Yeah, Trey's really Trey is really acting up tonight.
He was giving that fan the business. I know that.
Yeah, he is. Trey with repeated kicks here.
I hope they both had fresh breath because they were pretty close to each other.
Cora is back. Oh, okay.
That makes James Grant happy. Shout out to James Grant, wherever he may be right now.
Was she injured?
No, I know. I'm trying to think what was going on. My brain is fried, especially.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't get to watch NXT so much, so I just know she was gone. I didn't know why.
Somebody can let us know.
Doing pretty good here, double teaming. What the hell's Bailey doing? He's out there talking to the fans.
Like, hey man, did you hear the news?
Yeah, I know. I see somebody talking. Hey, we're going to be TNA soon, right?
Yep.
Meantime, Trent's getting beat up. Cora wasn't injured. She was. How can I say this respectfully? Seeing Cora just made me happy. If you catch my drift, giggity. Oh God. Oh, Derek. It's nice to see things don't change.
I was gonna find another way to say that, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Deonna clarified it.
Yeah.
I
was gonna find a way to say that, but I'm glad that came from you.
We could have just said cosmetic surgery. That would have done. Seeing Corey, Trent 7 actually has better gray hair than Kevin Nash. I didn't think that was possible. He does have some pretty nice gray hair, yeah. I like how Deonna ordered it better though. She took time off and got coconuts. Nice. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Cora Jade got new coconuts. Hey, it's all right. James Chadwick just comes and blurts it right out. See, that's why you gotta love guys like James.
I didn't see it at first. I didn't see his comment at first.
Just right out. Oh man. Was that necessary? I mean, hey, whatever you listen, however you want to live your life, right? I've got a beauty salon right next door to my house, and it is a Dominican beauty salon, and let me tell you, and that's a big thing. A lot of people enjoy that kind of stuff, and hey, whatever works, man. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. You have a limited time on this planet, go for it. Whatever makes you happy in life. If you got the money to do that stuff, that's expensive. That kind of thing is expensive, man. Cosmetic surgery is expensive. No insurance approves that stuff. Unless you absolutely need something done. Cora Jade had the Stephanie McMahon surgery that put her in action. CM Punk says, I have to be me. Yes, well. Now Derek's just off the rails. Derek's off the rails.
You bet,
Derek's off the rails now.
Derek, you better go get a Better go get a slush from Sonic and tell
Yeah,
them to add some coconut flavoring.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna make this a little more wholesome. Since you're talking about, that, I'm gonna switch it over, and I'm gonna talk about, since coconut is sometimes used in candy, I'm gonna switch it to candy, and I'm gonna talk about how I had my first of the season chocolate orange. The Terry's chocolate oranges are out. Oh my God, do I love those? We only get them for Christmas. They're in Rite Aid, and I made sure I went out and got one. I had a dark chocolate orange. They are amazing. Jay, I'm so jealous of the people that are in England because you guys get those all the time. And all the varieties. James always telling me they have a pop there now, like a ice cream chocolate, like the chocolate orange ice cream bars. They get the Easter egg. Like you get it all. We only get it once a year. Fair point, says Heather. Lola Vice is the future of women's wrestling. It's Saturday and I'm feeling freaky. What does Saturday matter for you? Saturday doesn't matter. You're freaky all the time, dude. Speedball.
He's only freaky on days that end with Y.
That ends with Y, yes. Yeah. Yeah, we love you, Derek. Chocolate orange. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. I got a Terry's for my mother for Christmas. She loved. Oh my God, I love them. When I was a young man, my mom used to get me jelly candies. They used to be chocolate covered like jellies. They used to call them. They would get boxes. You'd have like cherry and you have strawberry, like this jelly inside of chocolate. My favorite ones are always the orange, always, and that's what they remind me of. They're so good, so good. I love how you get the orange, the ball, and you smack it on the table, and then it breaks apart into the orange slices. I think it's cool. TNA. This match has been really, really awesome. Speedball Mike Bailey trying to fight back in. Wentz is down on the ground. Here comes Trey Miguel over. Up and over and out goes Trey Miguel. There's a tag. 7 now in there with some big chops for Wentz. Wentz tried to duck under. Oh, he does, and there's a big knee from Wentz. 7 over into the corner. Avoids the kick. Has him way up there. Oh. Showing the power. Here it comes. Oh. 1, 2. No, just kicked out. If Trent stays, Jeff, we got to do how to book a wrestler. He says, I've got good ideas. Freaks come out at night, Derek.
I wish I had that sound. I'd play it right now.
Little Silver's chanting TNA, TNA. Yeah, I love those chocolate oranges. I like the dark one now better, the dark chocolate. I've always been a fan of dark chocolate. My favorite candy bar as a kid was the Hershey's.
What a combo move.
That was the Hershey's Special Dark chocolate. Always love those. Oh, man. TNA. Are we still talking about Cora Jade? Okay, I'll give up now. Derek says, I'm the one and only freaky man. TNA wrestling is awesome. Freaks with peaks, says James Chadwick. The stream is off the rails tonight. We're off the rails. Bailey. Ooh. Did you hear that? Oh, my God. Did you hear that kick? Bailey's going up.
Oh,
Wentz
boy.
is up top. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, man. Speedball fell off the top rope and down onto the floor.
He took quite a tumble out there.
Trent is in trouble. Wentz is coming right after him with a big uppercut. This ain't looking good. Trey Miguel in there now. This could be the end of it. Oh, this isn't good. 7 is in some trouble.
Oh.
Wentz took out Bailey 2. No. 7 somehow kicks out of that. I thought it was over. Breaking news, Jaden Daniels wins the Heisman. That's right. I forgot they were making the Heisman announcement tonight. I thought it was going to be Marvin Harrison's son that might win that.
Yeah, he had a great season.
Yeah, he really did.
Another one.
He single-handedly beat Penn State. Like, single-handedly beat them. Oh, all right. Well, here comes ABC distracting now Wentz and Miguel, and there is Mike Bailey to take advantage of that. So the distraction from the champs paying dividends here for Mike Bailey and Trent. Security now is throwing out ABC. Look out now, though. Bailey for his finisher. There it is. That's going to do it. 1, 2, 3. Bailey stops Trey Miguel from getting in there, and speedball Mike Bailey and Trent. 7 are your winners. Houdini, the freaks come out at night. I know you remember that one, Jeff. Holla if you hear me.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
Manny Ken, wait, this is weird. Didn't Joe say about how a match with Josh Alexander versus Trent 7 before? Did they have a match? They might have. I don't remember. Okay, I remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. All this freak talk, I thought Scott Steiner was around. They're throwing, oh man, look at that move. Watch this. Up across the back. And then Mike Bailey.
Telling you, this might be a new formidable tag team.
Could be if he gets signed, yeah.
Yeah. They're really adding depth to that tag division if they can put these two together.
Mike Bailey had himself a hell of a year too.
Another one.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We've got Scott D'Amore.
Uh-oh.
And another unexpected showing here. They said they were not expecting to see Scott D'Amore. Oh, man, Jeff, are we getting a signing here?
We might very well be getting a sign.
We might be getting a signing here, folks.
Maybe.
We might be getting a contract. We might be getting a contract. There's your TNA chance. I told you we
There you go.
RK Shuttlesworth said he has paper.
He does.
I think he's going to sign the TNA long term. Couldn't be. You might very well be right.
Good.
Anthony Corelli. Mike Bailey loving the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about signing Josh.
Yep.
Walking weapon. Deonna saying yes, please. I think we know what we're getting here, guys. Pretty sure I know where we're getting here. Oh my God, yeah, that. Oh man, that match
Oh.
was incredible, dude. Speedball chance. Maybe Mike Bailey's going to get a long-term deal, Jeff.
Maybe.
Nope. Speedball is him. Trent 7 towels. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the paper in the back pocket. Somebody was dumb enough to let you go.
Oh.
Yo, he's got the paper.
I love it.
Bailey's going to return. Oh, this is awesome.
I like it.
Yo, man. Trent's fired up. Let's go.
That's a good signing.
There it is. He puts pen to paper. There it is. Trent 7 has been signed. The newest signing to TNA Wrestling is Trent 7.
I love it.
That was done really well. That was really
That
cool.
was.
Really, really cool. Man, that was awesome. Damian chanting TNA. Look at the whole chat's chanting TNA.
Yeah. Now, like I said, that makes this tag division, if they end up teaming up, really, really stacked.
You kind of think that they would after tonight, right?
Yeah, after tonight. Be a shame not to continue it.
Look at all the TNA chants in the chat. In your face, WWE, says Little Silver. Now we got to get Riddick Moss and Mustafa Ali. Damian still chanting TNA. Look at this. Welcome to TNA Wrestling family. Trent 7. Wonder if I have him followed with Insiders. I'm going to have to go follow him now. If I didn't already. I followed most wrestlers, but let's see. No, I did not. Well, there you go. Trent is now followed. Wow, Trent 7 hasn't posted on X since 2021, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he will now. I bet you he... Whoa, Impact's trending. Of course, Draven's got it out there. I'm going to just retweet Draven. Jason Hotch telling everybody to shut up. That'll endear you to the crowd. Your favorite wrestler, Jason Hotch. Kind of doubt that, but okay. TNA has to work on the marketing. That's important. Plus, you can get some amazing solo matches. So much for those Trent 7 back to WWE stories. Yeah, that's not happening. Yes, now we get Jake something squash match. Yes. Well, you know. What's up, Anthony Slade? How are you, man? Hope you're well.
What's up, Anthony?
Squash, says Damien. Oh, maybe not, though. Maybe not. This is the Hotch. Oh, this was the beatdown that he gave. Uh-oh. Clearly unavoidable. He says he has a lot of things to get off his chest. You're going to have something else to get off your chest. And it's not going to be just words. Boo, gotcha. Boo you, Hotch. Look out. We've got a very, very mad big man headed to the ring.
Yeah.
He's very, very upset big man. A bear in human form. That's a good way to describe it. Here we go. The bell has been rung. Hotch has to try to use some speed because he's going to have to. Oh, man. He is favoring the back, of course, because taking that. Oh, man. Just a body block. Hotch is going to have to try to work on that injury. And there you go. He's baby hands. Did I hear that EC3 now also holds a title in OVW?
Really?
Wow, that's cool. I didn't hear that. Oh, got him on a one count there. Coconuts. Just kidding.
And Joe, this is another guy, Jake something, that I want to see them really push and elevate in 2024.
Yeah, I agree.
Curious to hear what the chat thinks about Jake something and where you feel like he fits into things going forward.
Let's see him in matches against some bigger dudes. Like I'd love to see him go in a ring against Moose.
Yeah.
Big right hand. Oh, that a backstabber right on the injury.
Oh,
smart cover, but only a 1.
Hearing some of the fan comments in there is hilarious.
Oh,
it is absolutely hilarious. So, Joe, apparently Cody Rhodes left this signing that he did today.
Yeah.
And ended up wrestling in Utica.
No kidding.
Yeah. Wow,
that's cool. Well, what? Just like an impromptu thing?
No, they're doing a live. They're doing a live event there.
Oh man, that's a hell of a long day for him.
Yeah.
You got to fly the hell out of there and then go to Utica for a live show. Wow, that's want to see Jake something succeed in the new TNA wrestling. Maybe win the Digital Media Championship first. Okay. I like that. Jeff, they could elevate Jake and build him into a monster heavyweight heel or face. Swackfan says, I wish I was built like something.
Yeah, seriously.
Bending those fingers back now. Really, Hotch is trying to slow the match down because you let this guy get out of there and get on a roll, and you're going to be in big, big trouble. So we got some surprises tonight. It's been pretty fun.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good show so far. It is.
Probably people don't want to hear about adding titles, but maybe it's time to break out that TNA United States title they fashioned many years ago but never used. Jake something TNA US champ. Interesting. They might do something like that. Maybe. Cody had a busy day. It's tough being a top guy. Yeah, many of them are on the road.
Yeah.
I listened to Mickie James on Busted Open. Her and Thunder Rosa were on, and they were talking about the tribute to the troops. And Mickie told the story about how she went over there. Wow, what a move there. Oh, my God. Hotch might be out.
But did you see how he did it, though? He stood on him so he couldn't run.
Yeah.
Stepped on his foot.
Hotch might be out. There he goes. Oh, my God. Look at these clotheslines, dude. Hotch is impressive.
Yeah.
Hotch, I think, is about to be out on his feet here. This is bad. Oh, my. He just turned him inside out. Good Lord.
How many people do you have?
Big shoulder to the midsection, but he's still favoring the back a little bit. Jake something is a beast. You know, dude, he really is. He's just trying to pick him up, but he can't. That back still bothering him from the attack earlier. Now let's see who's got him up. Trying to power bomb, but no, reversed. Hotch was able to reverse. That was close. Hotch again goes for a cover and kick out. So really favoring the injured back. Let's go, Jake, says Heather. Oh, Jason Hotch is taking that knee pad off. Going to try to get the knee. No, oh, man. He stopped that. Stopped that. Just like running into a brick wall. Oh, yeah. No, Mickie was just talking about her time with the troops. When she was flown overseas, she said that they were on one of those big, humongous planes, you know, that you travel on when you go with the military. They're not regular planes. You don't have the seats and stuff like that. It's a military plane that you go on. And then I guess she was saying how they were in a Black Hawk, and the pilot, there was a big, huge sandstorm where they are. The pilot had trouble landing the helicopter, and Jake something wins. He was having trouble seeing. So he couldn't land the helicopter, and he tore some of the parts off of the bottom of the plane. So, you know, very scary. But then Mickie was saying that they had to stay at this base, that they were just supposed to go and kind of say hello to the troops there. That was probably in a war zone or something. And she had to kind of stay there. They were stuck there for quite a while until they got a new plane in there and got everything repaired and all that kind of stuff. So she said she really has a lot of respect for them because she got to spend, you know, a lot of time with the soldiers there. And, you know, she said, while it was, you know, it was like just an experience that was terrifying. And she, you know, she said she felt very safe, but just said it was a terrifying experience. She said she had to eat PLEs. She had to eat the military food. And she said, you know, that's so, you know, she said really respects what the military does and what they do for our country and everything like that. So she said it was always one of her favorite things to do was do the tribute to the troops. Oh, it's going to be Rhino and Moose up next. James said, I've only got the Dreamer match wrong so far. Why are we having a Heath recap? This is depressing. Well, at least it's not a Yuya recap. Poor Yuya. Moose and Rhino next up. This is going to be a hoss fight. Jeff's got to be right back. Jake something could bring back Nikita Koloff's Russian sickle. And we're getting a Moose sighting here. NXT's been good. Their pay-per-views have been pretty good all year long. Moose. Why are wrestling companies adverse to having pay-per-views on Sundays anymore? I just kind of enjoy that. Why they don't like to have pay-per-views on Sundays anymore? Some do, but it doesn't happen as often. Completely forgot about my predictions. Moose looks like $1 million. Yeah, he looks good. Ooh! Yo, the fan. Well, look at this. Moose almost backslapped that fan. He better watch what he's doing. Dijak and Josh Briggs are starting the match. There's Moose's briefcase. Of course, that's his opportunity at the title. And now we have Rhino Gore. That dude's an idiot. He's taking his life in his own hands there. I love our military folks. My son-in-law is in the Air Force. Doesn't like to fly, but he's in the Air Force. Anybody in the chat who served or is serving or has family serving, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The Tribute to the Troop show was good last night. It looked a little different than they normally do because they normally are coming from another area and then they tape that and show it. But last night they had the troops at the arena and stuff, which was cool. Was different than it usually is. Only a Canadian would flip you the bird with the nicest smile. They figure everyone's off for Sunday. I don't know. It just seems like a good day to do it. But I guess this time of the year, probably not so much because of NFL football, I guess. That's probably what it is. The rest of the year, it's not so bad. But when you've got football going on, it's kind of a losing proposition, especially when you have the Sunday night football. That it's, you try to go up against that, you're going to get rocked. So that's probably why. We're going to do a little old school test of strength here, but it doesn't last long. Moose with the boot. Rhino tosses Moose over in the corner. Now Rhino going up to the second rope. Going to pound away on Moose with some right hands. Trinity hope wins her match, says Jeff. Rampaging Rhino versus Murderous Moose. Who you got? And I think we all picked Moose to win this one. We'll have to see how much more Rhino is going to wrestle in the future because there have been rumors that he's going to stay and start doing some backstage producing and stuff for TNA. So I'm not sure how much more we will see Rhino actually in a ring. I mean, he is just blasting Moose's head he hits his head so hard he almost tumbled back into the ring over the second rope. Moose is kind of begging off here. Rhino chance. Oh man, blatant low blow. The referee disqualifies Moose. They're not going to let that end that way, are they? Santino's going to come out. Santino's going to come out and restart the match, right? Moose wanted no part of Rhino, but Santino's not going to let this fly. Santino got to come out here, right? No, Rhino's going to call him back. Oh, they're going to make it a street fight. Yo, they're making it a street fight. Let's go. Although I don't know if Moose, Oh man, let's go. Let's go. Moose didn't want it, but yes, Santino says yes. Oh, if Moose leaves, he loses his title match. Yo, man, Santino with the authority tonight. All right, well, Moose is forced to continue. DQ screwy finish, street fight, baby. Let's go. Some analytics geek figured out they'd make a few pennies more doing Saturday pay-per-views, but I think Scott Demore said doing pay-per-views on a Sunday hurt tapings. Yeah, on Monday because of school and work. Good call, Santino. Santino's on fire tonight, man. This might have been the most authority we've seen Santino dish out. He's on fire. Conrad's here. What's up, Conrad? How are you, man?
All right, I'm back. I'm sorry I've had to.
No, that's all good, dude. You got to deal with the children.
Yeah, they're very excited, we'll say, and bedtime is a little more difficult this time around.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I want to see the really cool factions return to TNA. I missed factions like Team Canada 3, Live Crew, Aces and Eights. Jeff, my dog, says James. Jeff is back. This is now a street fight, guys, so everything is allowed. And we're getting a very rickety-looking ladder. Very well, looks like a well-used ladder. Ladder to the midsection. Chance still wanted to. We're still hearing the EC dub chants. And EPW chants in the chat. Uh-oh. We've got tables. We've got tables. Big chop from Moose. Or Rhino, rather, not Moose. Just watch Moose doesn't duck here. Or he'll be chopping the post. He says one more, but just got to watch. He doesn't. No, I saw that coming. Ray Walt says, that's what you get. Conrad said, what's up, everyone trying to multitask? Yeah, that's happening a lot tonight. Moose just said, move out of the GD way. Rhino's stuck over. Oh, no. Oh, no. He could have some broken digits. Conrad said, glad that they got Trent 7. Yeah, that was huge, man. Oh, man. Rhino whacked across the back with the chair. Team Canada, 3 Live Crew, Aces and Eights, James Storm, and the DCC. Thanks to those who've come out to the show tonight. We know you have some choices. We know that there are things going on tonight. We appreciate you coming out. Make sure that if you're new to the channel, I know a lot of you are regulars here, but if you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button on the stream for us tonight, please. That is big time on YouTube. And also, please, if you want to be notified about when we've got the future content, hit that bell as well. Thank you all for being here. Like I said, we appreciate it.
Those ECW chants are persistent, we'll say.
Ooh, a friend of mine sent me a post that said that they've got a new comic book store coming to the city where my work is. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool. Moose is no stranger to street fights. Nope. No, he's been in a bunch. They're doing Moose chants when he's hitting Rhino. Uh-oh. Oh, he powerbombed Moose through the table. Oh, that was really close, dude. 2 3/4. Oh, there's powerbomb. How far are they going to go here? Are we going to see, I don't know, are we going to see tax? Are we going to see anything like that?
They'll probably pull out tax. Why not? It's the last Impact show.
Yeah, right.
Pull out all the stops.
He wants a gore. Crowd wants a gore. Oh, my God. Just got blasted with the chair. Moose is... Oh, no! Oh, my God, dude. Did you see that ladder go? Watch this ladder bend. Oh,
that ladder was obliterated.
God.
That ladder was obliterated.
Oh, my God, dude. Holy cow, man. He popped into that ladder.
Good grief.
All right. What's he getting from under? No, Rhino's not finished here. Another table. We're getting another table. I kind of wondered whether Rhino's going to go through this one.
Yeah, he might go through this one himself.
Yeah. Yep. He's going to set it up over in that corner. Ooh, Rhino, a little back talk. Says, shut up. I know what I'm better than. Moose just said, I'm going to put your bleep through that table. Rhino not wanting to go. Nope. Oh, no, the referee's down, folks. The referee's down, and Moose just got gored, and there's no referee to count. Wait. Oh, look at this. Who's that other ref? Holy crap, did he get in there quick? Who is that dude?
He flew in there.
He got in there like super fast, man, like almost like he was prepared. I think he's someone on TNA who needs to shine a real light on. He is someone who I think, if they give him a fair shot, could develop into being a main event player. Oh, my God. Now the other referee got blasted through the table.
Through the table.
Dude, we are losing refs. This is a massacre. And now Moose and the other referee got up to, there it is. Oh my God, did that referee get blasted through the table? Swag fan, I don't really think it matters at this point who he was. He's broken in half. That poor ref. Look at, he's trying to make his way out from under that wood. Moose wins. Oh my God, that poor dude. He's broken. Well, that was fun. Oh, look at him. He's just gripping his ribs over there. Like that guy is, man, he's might need an ambulance.
Get that man in the ice bath.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're gonna have to just to go in the whirlpool. This was from earlier. That is some robbery, says Matthew Smith. Ref flew in like the Justice League. Yeah, dude, that was the fastest I've ever seen a ref get in there. Kazarian. Wow. Done being a part of someone's vanity project. Ooh. Wow.
I didn't expect that.
No, me either.
That comment. Wow.
Nope, me either. Wow. Ouch. You know what, though, Jeff? In all seriousness, it's got to be really cool for Frankie, right?
He looks like he's having a great time too.
Yeah. "2024 is going to be the year of Frankie Kazarian." We getting this matchup next? Think we are. Trinity and Jordynne Grace versus Deonna and Gisele Shaw coming up next. Frankie is an OG. He certainly is. Gisele Shaw on her way to the ring first. Watch for the little nuances here between Trinity and Jordynne Grace. Keep your eye on that.
Mm-hmm.
Gisele Shaw. Gisele Shaw has had a great year this year, too.
I agree.
Really has had a great year this year, too.
I agree.
Sad it's Deonna Purrazzo's last Impact Wrestling pay-per-view. There's been nothing in stone about that, Michael. So, let's wait and see on that.
Michael, I'm gonna do something to try and cheer you up and make you laugh and maybe help you
Cope.
think positively here.
There you go.
On a positive note, for some people anyway, this is everyone's last Impact Wrestling pay-per-view.
Good point. It is everyone's last Impact pay-per-view. Yes. Yes, it is.
But maybe, just maybe, Hard to Kill will be her first TNA pay-per-view.
Very true.
In some capacity. Who knows?
Don't think for a split second that just because there has been no deal yet, that and because she said she's going to explore free agency, it doesn't necessarily mean she's going.
Right.
TNA has a lot to offer, and so they could turn around and come to some sort of deal. She's not gone yet.
And as the saying goes, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Very true.
Think about when she came into Impact Wrestling, her kind of where she was on the pecking order.
Yeah.
Think about what she's done to earn everything she's earned since she's been in Impact Wrestling. So she should very well be in line to get a brand new contract, a bigger contract. So if this is what she's doing to do that, testing the waters, maybe seeing what companies have interest in what they're offering, and going back to TNA and saying, hey, if you want to keep me, this is where we got to be. So, hey, more power to her.
Yeah. Got to know your worth in this world.
Yep.
You just do. And yeah, listen, this is it may not be as much of a thing today, but even in our industry and my industry, this is what you had to do. A lot of times they used to call it in my day the squeeze play.
Mm-hmm.
Used to call the squeeze play with employers. Like if you had somebody that you know your worth, right? And you go to, let's say there's another company out there that's offering something a little bit better, maybe a little bit more money and stuff like that. One of the first things you're going to say is, hey, I'm going to explore my options. I've got some other people interested in me. And so I'm going to go look. And what that does is you're kind of putting a little squeeze on the old employer, being like, hey, look, I can certainly be taken in by another company that very interested in me. I'm really an asset. So what are you going to do? It's smart. It's a smart play. Like Jeff said, it's very, very smart from her. She knows her worth. And so, but that's not to say she's definitely out or gone. Again, the TNA name is going to be an attraction for a lot of wrestlers. And like I said, I've said this many, many times. It's up to the wrestler and what their dreams in this business are. We saw what Trinity's dream was, right? We saw what she wanted to do. She wasn't happy in that big company. Didn't matter that it's a bigger company. She's happy where she is and what she's doing. And if Deonna, if her dream is, okay, I didn't make it there the first time for whatever reasons. I thought I was, was good enough, but it didn't work out. But I, like Cody Rhodes, I want to go back there and I want to show everybody that I'm gonna. And if that's really her dream and what she wants, then that's what she wants. So we'd love to see her stay, but it's really up to them and what they want to do. Heather says they need to keep her. I don't care how. Good point, guys. I'm hoping she stays, but if Deonna leaves, I respect her decision. She deserves whatever she wants. Deonna was set to let it run out. Trent 7, nice signing by Scott. Yeah, in fact, if you want to look at it, remember when PCO let his contract run out? Similar thing. PCO let his expire. He was a free agent, and they brought him back. So don't forget that. Trent 7, nice signing by Scott. Sometimes the grass isn't greener. There's a lot to consider for these folks. It is not an easy decision. There's a lot to consider. Jeff said, I think they should do whatever they can to keep her. She's a pillar of that knockouts division at this point and has been one of the best wrestlers on the planet for several years now. Her re-upping her contract should be a priority. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it's better to be a big fish in a little pond. Yeah. Good to see TNA getting new blood. Yeah. I'm really excited for next year. Really, really excited for next year. Just very, very proud that we've been doing this show for as long as we have. And now we get to go on this journey with them. It's just really, really cool. And you guys along with us. It's really, really cool. It's going to be a lot of fun. Next year is going to be a lot of fun. They're talking about Mickey.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That is.
All of a sudden, talking about Mickey James smashing a guitar over his head. Speaking of knockouts tag titles, we should see the champs make an appearance, right? Yeah, MK Ultra, they broke a record, actually, for the longest reigning women's tag team champs. So, yeah, congrats to them. Look at the strength here from Jordynne Grace.
Oh.
We'll put this out there since we've got Hard to Kill coming up. We'll have you guys do an early prediction. Do you think we see 2 new champs coming out of Hard to Kill? Let me know. Let us know in the chat. Do you think we see 2 new champs coming out of Hard to Kill, men's and women's? Do you think we see Jordynne Grace defeat Trinity? And do you think we see Moose defeat Alex Shelley? Let us know what you think. We'll of course revisit these when the show itself comes around. But sorry, I'm at a loss. It's Joe. Trent will do crazy stuff. Sorry, I'm losing it. Trent will do crazy stuff in TNA. I have to apologize, dude. Best women's division in wrestling. We've said that over and over and over and over again. And that, yeah, it is.
Won't hear any arguments here.
Nope. Trent and heel Joe Hendry. Oh, that would be cool. Who faces MK Ultra for the Knockouts tag team titles at Hard to Kill?
That's a great question.
Really good question. Yeah, really good question. Moose and Jordynne will win the world titles each. So Michael Spike says both will change. Okay.
I'm going to ask a question, and I'm not trying to be critical. I'm just asking the question. Does it feel like they've taken a little bit of focus off the Knockouts tag team division over the last little bit?
Yeah, I kind of think, what started it, Jeff, was when they didn't have MK Ultra on that show that they were supposed to be on.
Yeah.
Which I don't know that was intentionally. Well, I mean, it was intentionally done, but I don't know if they meant to do that to take anything away from them. But it kind of looked that way, unfortunately, because they did. So yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I have to agree.
Yeah, I think they have, and I think honestly, I feel kind of bad for MK Ultra because I mean, honestly, I still don't see a team that's going to beat them like that looks like it on paper. But this last little bit of the run has been like I've wanted to see them feature more, and I just haven't. But yeah, they've lost the focus, I believe.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe they get. I mean, James Chadwick says Tennille and Dana Brooke.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's the answer. That maybe that's how you kind of reinvigorate that part of your division.
Remember how important Tennille Dashwood was to that tag team division?
Yeah.
I mean, it almost seemed like she always had different partners that were going up against the women's champs and stuff like that. So she's a very important part of that women's tag team division. The reason I mentioned the Knockouts tag champs is because they've lost focus. No, yeah, you're right. We're not going to. Yeah, Jeff just said it. You're 100% right. What happened to Tasha also? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Tasha's been kind of like she's there and then she's not, and then she's there and then she's. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Trick Williams wins the men's Iron Survivor Challenge match. Very nice. Bring her back. I could see Moss coming with her. Yeah, no doubt.
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, for sure. I could see that too. Great call. Whoop that trick. Trinity now gaining some momentum here. Gisele Shaw in a little bit of trouble. Trinity with a big right hand. Trinity's been stellar, dude. What a year for her. She's got to be up there, Jeff. I would think in our awards for best female wrestler of the year.
Yeah, I would say so. I think she has to be.
Speaking of which, segue. On Monday and Tuesday, I will be getting that out. I usually try to get it out a little bit before this, but I will have our TIGS Awards voting out on Monday and Tuesday. So please make sure to go and vote. That is going to be for our award show, which, by the way, we got to kind of have a little early in January because we've got big things coming. We've got the Rumble. We've got the Impact or TNA, Hard to Kill. So we got to get that out or probably early. It's probably going to be the first Sunday, I think we said in January. So it's literally like a month from now. So wait, let me look at the calendar to make sure because I'm probably wrong.
January 7th.
January 7th. Yeah, January 7th. So it's less than a month away. So I'm going to get those out on Monday or Tuesday of this week. So please watch for those. It'll be out on all of the social medias, the link to go and vote. So please, we had a record amount of votes last year. I want to beat that record. So please make sure you get out and vote who your votes are would be for all of the awards because it's your show. It always has been. You will vote the winners. We will tell you who ours are on the show like we always do, but the votes are yours. So whatever your votes are what our winners are for the TIGs. So please make sure you get out there and vote when they get out there. And I'll have the links on everywhere, Facebook, on X, which I hate calling it that, but Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they'll be out there on our YouTube page as well. The link will be. So make sure and go vote.
And I've got some stuff I'm sending you tomorrow, Joe. So
okay, awesome. We'll have the whole gang here. We usually do. It's usually me, Jeff, Tazzy. Jody usually joins us as well. So the loss of inspiration hurt the tag division a bit, in my opinion.
Oh my gosh.
Deonna's got that arm bar cinched in. Yeah, that Jordynne Grace doesn't want to get. Yeah, that's true. Jordynne doesn't want to get injured before her match.
The way she transitioned into that was just so smooth, though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Crazy.
Trinity saves it. But Gisele Shaw's there to throw Trinity back out of the ring. Trinity, though, drags Gisele out. Big right hand. I know Gisele's supposed to be a heel, but don't you just want to cheer for her, or is it just me? She's good at what she does. She's good at being a heel. I like Gisele, honestly. Look at this.
We know these two make magic every time.
Oh my God. This is yeah.
Oh.
Big power bomb. Over to Trinity. Trinity. Look at this. They were like, it was like they were fighting each other for the pin there.
Yep.
Gisele is a great heel. Yeah. I had to find something, but in my back, any new surprises? No, we just had the women's tag or the women's tag team match. And there we go. Ooh, with a bump from Trinity to Jordynne Grace. Well, there you go. That's what we're going to get. Is Tamina a free agent? Maybe she shows up. I don't know. I don't know what her status is or where she might be. Trinity has had that title for a good while.
Yeah. All right, keep your eyes open on this.
Yeah, look out here because you got Gisele Shaw not giving her. Oh no, Gisele's giving Deonna the business. Oh man. Oh man. Hug it out. They're saying hug it out.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, folks.
Deonna extending her hand. I didn't think she'd be the first one to do that. She's telling the fans to be quiet, though. Okay. No. Oh, no. Oh, Gisele Shaw over the knee. That was devastating.
Wow.
Yo, man, dude. Well.
All right. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I didn't see that coming either. I didn't see that coming. You kind of have to let Trinity keep the title for a while to make her a solid champ. Oh, sure. Yeah, no doubt. Moose said next time we see you step in that ring, it will be for the world title. Isn't tonight's Deonna's last night with Impact? It's everybody's last night with Impact, James.
I think they said her
contract
is up January 1st.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, so technically, it unless they're going to be working some other house shows and stuff like that, it probably is. her last match under contract. Yes. Those two are going to fight at TNA Hard to Kill. That is far from over. Maybe she had a good reason for doing that. Gisele making a statement. Going to make a transition to TNA wrestling for long-term deals. James says you know what I mean. Moose, the new TNA world champion.
I like it. I like it.
If I'm Alex Shelley, I'm a little concerned. Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
You think? Yeah, I would be too. Well, there it is. Alex Shelley against Moose. This is at the Palms in Las Vegas, January 13th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Mark your calendars. This is a cannot miss. And then Trinity against Jordynne Grace on the same night. Uh-oh. We're getting another match. Oh, this is Snake Eyes. Alex Shelley, Okada, and Chris Sabin against Moose and Myers. Yo, dude, what? What? Okada and the Machine Guns? Yo, man.
Like, what are we supposed to say to that?
I don't know. What's weird is that Snake Eyes show almost seems like it has better matches than Hard to Kill does, which is kind of crazy. But I don't know. We've only seen 2 matches for Hard to Kill, so it's hard to say. But that Snake Eyes show, good Lord, we already know Ospreay is going to be there.
It's loaded.
Okada is going to be there. I mean, it does make some sense because even though the first TNA official show is Hard to Kill, Snake Eyes is going to be their first televised TV show, which is insane. Walking Weapon chance. It's Josh Alexander. Yes, main event time, guys. There's that guy that was flipping off Moose before. He's lucky he's still alive.
Yeah.
The first New Japan Pro Wrestling. Is that the first New Japan champion? TMDK.
Yep.
Zack Sabre Jr. In my Ron Simmons voice. Damn! I'm still shocked at Okada. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was a huge announcement. Okada traded bucks for guns. Nice.
I ain't touching that one.
Nah, it was. I went with Josh and Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, I think we picked them too.
Yeah.
Where's Havoc and Rosemary? I don't know. We haven't seen them in a little bit. That's a good point though with the women's division. Yeah, they've been gone for a little while.
Yeah.
I do know that I read, and again, I'm never going to speculate on any of this stuff, but I did read that, and I think she posted it herself. I think Rosemary posted a post on Twitter that said that she was struggling a little bit. So that might be part of it, because I remember that on our Twitter account, I wished her well, hoping that she felt better. So. Motor City Machine Guns. Yeah, it's main event time.
Yes, it is.
Maybe we're not going the whole distance. Maybe we're only going till 10:30 tonight. I don't know. Unless they have something planned for after, like I said earlier. Maybe they'll have something planned at the end. Greatest trade ever. I wish I could wrestle rocks. Up next, steel cage match, Perez versus James. Well, Sammy left, so I don't know if that has anything to do with Jessica. Sami Callihan leaving. Yeah. I don't know. MCMG wins, and then we get GYV. Final resolution, main event for the evening. Last and final match in Impact Wrestling ever. That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
It's like I said, it's so surreal, Jeff. As I said on the beginning of the show, who would have thought that we would have been saying those words at the end of this year, that we would have been saying that this is it. This is the last show ever. But and in a good way. I mean, thank goodness we're not saying it in a bad way.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things that you really, the way that they did it was so well done and, kept under wraps. And I'm glad that it happened that way.
Yeah.
They got to control the news on their terms, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is surreal. And I mean, but good, good for the fans that is going back to what so many people fell in love with.
Yeah.
When there was a time when there weren't many options in terms of wrestling. So it's good. I think this is going to be a good reset.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of our awards, one of our awards is Surprise Moment of the Year. TNA, the TNA announcements got, I mean, I don't know what you can get any more that's going to be surprising than that.
It's top 2.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, I think I know what most people will say number 1 is.
Of course, yeah, of course.
But I think it's top 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Or, well, I don't know. No, it's probably top 2 because you got to think about Edge too. Well, Adam Copeland too.
Yeah, that's up there.
And then Will Ospreay. I mean, that's a big deal. So. Yep. I'm curious to see how people vote for moment of the year. I'll say that.
Yeah, shocking moment of the year, I think we call that.
Yeah, shocking moment of the year. Yeah. Yep.
Rosemary getting ready for TNA. I would imagine when Rosemary, and I'm sure she will, that when Courtney or Rosemary comes back, I think it's going to be as Rosemary. I think we're going to see a return of Rosemary when she does come back. Beginning of a new chapter, 2024 going to be a hell of a ride. Yeah, man. That's what I said. So many good things about wrestling everywhere. So exciting. So many people are saying wrestling was getting stale, and WWE doing the same thing over and over again with the Roman stuff, and the Roman stuff is getting a little stale. We were just talking about that like maybe a month ago, and now look. In less than a month, everything's changed. It's all turned over on itself. So many things happening everywhere. I mean, just think of what we're going to see this year. The return of TNA, a brand new company, huge player in the past that's coming back. We're going to see them, an icon of this business's last ever match. Sting's last ever match this year. Just so many CM Punk back in the Royal Rumble, and then possibly headlining WrestleMania if that goes that way. We might honestly, guys, we might be saying after April that this WrestleMania might be one of the best of all time. So it's going to be a fun year, man. It really is going to be a fun year. So much stuff going on.
Yep. Enjoy it, wrestling fans. Enjoy it.
Yeah, man. There's really no reason for anybody out there to be negative. There really isn't. There's something for everybody. Not saying everybody has to like everything, because that won't happen, but I can't wait for 2024 for TNA. It's going to be awesome, says Chris. Not even putting anything on my bingo card for 2024. Saddest moment of the year is a no contest. Yeah. We've had some big losses for sure. Yeah. Any update on where Sami Callihan is going to sign? Nope. We saw pictures of him with Moxley. A lot of people were assuming he was going to sign with AEW, but nothing really since. Sad it's not even close. You're right. Gonna do a tribute to all the folks. Oh yeah. We use. I don't think we've ever done that before, but that's a good idea.
No, we haven't before, but we will.
It's a good idea because it's kind of incorporates into a lot of the award shows. You see, like the Oscars and stuff always have a memoriam, an in memoriam segment. So that's. I mean, that can be put right up there too with one of the most shocking moments of the year as well.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about being shocked that something happened.
Yeah. I mean, still surreal, honestly.
Yeah. Really, every time I look at my shelf to the left of me over here, I don't believe it. Yeah. I just hope in 2024 we don't get another billionaire a-hole wants to play real life action figures to make it. Deonna says, right. Little Silver. It's all about life. Life is just all about trying to stay positive. It really is. We're all going to go through patches, and because life's hard. Life is hard. You're going to get a lot of downs, and a lot of things are going to try to kick you when you're down. But it's trying to find the bright spots. And a lot of times they're a lot smaller than the dark ones, but yeah. We all do it. Listen, I go through it too. Okada returning TNA in 2024. With everything going with WWE and AEW, TNA Wrestling had to come back to keep up with the competition. Sami Callihan seems AEW bound since they signed all the older talent, and Sami is older. Would love to see Hammerstone in TNA in 2024, says Norris. Yeah, I'd be down with that. Walking weapon chance, and it is Josh and Chris Sabin in the ring. Very, very familiar with each other, these two. Zack Sabre is down on the outside floor at the moment. Alex Shelley is up on the ring apron. Josh is just shrugging it off like, yeah, that did nothing. Big right hands here from Sabin. Off the ropes, big shoulder block, left shoulder to Chris Sabin, and down he goes. Sami and TNA. Hammerstone is a free agent January 1st as well. Camille may be available. Yeah, that's a good point. That'd be a big dude. You talk about a women's wrestler of the year. How long did she hold that damn title, dude?
Right. I want to talk about this tomorrow, Joe, but I want to talk about the potential of signing either, let's say you can't get both. Let's say you can only get one, Mercedes or Camille. We'll talk about that a little bit tomorrow night.
Obviously, you can see we have a packed show tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Always seems like we do every Sunday.
Yeah.
Whoever gets Hammerstone is lucky. Yeah, dude. Camille, I mean, the record she broke with that title reign, that's history. Historic record. And I know people don't really give NWA a lot of love, but that was historic. Remember when Sabin was working backstage and we thought he wouldn't wrestle again? Now look at him. Went for the ankle lock there. Got out of there. Over 3 years. I know that's insane, dude. Especially in today's day and age. Anytime anyone does anything like that, the stuff that Roman is doing, like him or not, when you hold on to a title that long, that's big. It's big. It's very hard. It's not easy to do that. People lose attention very quickly today. Very, very quickly. So anytime you can keep something like that going for that long amount of time, kudos to the person who has the title. Alex Hammerstone and Camille in Impact would be cool. Sasha Banks in TNA wrestling all day, says Michael. I'd love to see her friend Trinity talk her into it, or help talk her into it. Obviously, they're going to have to open the bank up a little bit.
Yeah.
Going to have to drive that Brinks truck up to the driveway a little bit.
And I can say that the narrative that TNA doesn't have any money is not accurate. So
no, yeah, I agree.
They've got money.
Yep. Hey, A. Jobson, how are you? Jameis, stay ready. Hello to you. Who was the best tag team in the Impact era? Ooh, wow.
That's a good question.
Wow, you're bringing me back to when we first were doing this show and watching those matches between the Machine Guns and the North. I mean, amazing matches. It's really hard not to vote for the Motor City Machine Guns. Really hard not to. They're so good. I always say I love wrestling, no matter the company, no matter the performers, good or bad, I will be entertained. Motor City Machine Guns. Norris is saying beer money. I mean, the Impact era goes back a good way. Impact TNA, the alternative we already had before AEW. A. Jobson agrees, saying beer money. Beer money was amazing.
I mean, I think you got to throw the North in there.
I do too. That they were, dude. Josh and Ethan were amazing together. Amazing, great heel team. LAX 2.0.
Yep.
Teams like LAX, Pentagon, and Phoenix. The North was the best tag team in Impact Wrestling era. I can't argue with you. They were amazing. Trick won the men's Iron Survivor match on NXT. Nice. That's one of the reasons why when I first started watching this, and Jeff had me first start watch this all those years ago, again, I was drawn to it because I love tag team wrestling. I always have. And seeing the tag teams that they had in that at that time when I came back to watch it got me into this. Team 3D, said Michael King. Fallen Angel and Kaz. Big right hands here from Alex Shelley. Oh, man. Zack Sabre Jr. with a big uppercut. Boy, he's a big dude.
Ooh.
Holy crap, man. He's a I didn't realize how tall that guy was. Holy crap. He's a damn. Oh man, look at this.
Little joint manipulation.
Little getting a lesson in anatomy. The beautiful people, of course. Oh, look at this. Look at the work here from the Machine Guns now. Motor City Machine Guns have to be up there as one of the best all-time tag teams ever.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Remember, we put them in our top 10, I think, when we did our top 10 tag teams.
Yep. They might be higher than that now.
Yeah.
They are just so good.
And you got to look at the longevity too.
Yeah, you really do, because it's not easy.
Right.
Have you seen the Speedball versus Sabre match in New Japan? No, I have not. Looks like a young Dustin Rhodes, Michael King says. Motor City is top 5 without question.
since you guys brought up the tag team, who's been the best team in the Impact era? My question to all of you is, who's been the best heavyweight champion? And I'll also throw in who's been the best knockouts champion in the Impact era. Gonna throw that out to the chat.
Sabre 6'1". Really? Maybe the camera is making him look taller. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'1". He looks taller. It could, well, maybe it could just be. I know that Saban is a little shorter. I guess maybe Alex Shelley is too. Jameis says, "Great question." Little Silver saying Deonna and Josh. Deonna and Josh. Who do you got, chat? Best women's champion. Now this is all time, right?
Impact, yeah. Impact in the Impact era.
Okay. Bobby Roode.
I was gonna say you got to throw Bobby Roode up there.
Norris says Moose and Tessa. I love the crowd. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr.
Look at that pin.
Deonna has the best knockouts champion. Josh and Deonna. Let's not forget Mickey's run.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm a Mickey mark, but can't forget Mickey's run.
It's all good,
man. Josh Alexander and Mickey James. Deonna and Josh. Mickey or Rain or Taya is tough.
Uh-oh.
Zack Sabre Jr. in a little bit of trouble here. We got Alex Shelley getting fired up. Saban went back out of the ring. Josh, I don't know where he is. Josh, I think, is out on the floor somewhere. Yep, just trying to get up off the canvas. I was about to put Mickey in it. You're right. Bully Ray and Awesome Kong. Oh, man, look at that move, dude.
Oh.
That was nasty. Oh, and again. That is a devastating move. That'll crack your neck.
Yeah, you may not need to go to a chiropractor, or maybe you do after that.
Damn.
Maybe you do after that. Need to go to a chiropractor.
How long has Impact been going?
All right, I got to do the math.
Chat probably knows, too, chat.
They know, Jay.
Yeah.
They know, Joe.
A ton of groups on TNA now, but I would be very curious who the top teams will be in this go-round. I can still remember the classic matches that Main Event Mafia and Aces and Eights had between each other. I feel like there should be something like that in this go-round of TNA. I think you're going to see, Mark, more factions form in TNA. Yes, I do agree. I think there will be that. Remember just a couple of years ago that Impact was doing a lot of that. They had the Ring of Honor faction, Honor No More, that were going up against the TNA originals. So they did do that for a while, but I think that will come back. Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, you got to throw. I think Bobby had a good. I was going to ask if his run was long enough for him to be considered.
Violent by Design. Mentioning former TNA era names, but oh well. Sabre Jr. is, yeah, he's awesome. 2017 was mentioned as when it changed to Impact.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2017. So 6
I don't
years.
know why I was thinking 15 or 16, but
Corbin stole American Badass Taker's bike. Oh God. Why the hell would he do that? Was he on it? We have Death Wish. Lashley was a great champion. Zack Sabre Jr. is in some trouble here, and now, oh man, with the joint stuff, you got Saban right out of there, bending those fingers back. But Saban comes back with a right uppercut and a big boot into the corner. Sabre Jr. has been in there forever and is in some trouble. Oh man, huge DDT. 1, 2, no. Dominator created Lashley of today. Rosemary did great as a champ. Yeah, Rosemary had a really good run. My niece was interviewed on the ice at the Sabres game tonight. They lost in double overtime. Oh, that's cool. Wonder who's winning that ridiculous excuse for a championship game in the NBA. Oh, the Lakers, of course. I told a friend of mine, I'm starting to think they put that in there so LeBron could kind of celebrate, maybe knowing that he never will again. Some kind of a trophy, to kind of have LeBron celebrate for. They better never do that again. That was the worst thing in the NBA ever. That was the stupidest thing to ever do.
You think it'll be one and done?
I hope so, because it's really bad, dude. The fact that they, like I said, had to have like teams run up the score against other teams and stuff like that just to win those games, I think it's dumb. Maybe they'll keep it, but just change the rulings, change the setup for it and stuff like that. Kurt Angle. Taylor Wilde was a great knockouts champion as well. Oh, yeah. Wonder how she's doing. I know she's recovering from an injury. How about her and Kylan King with the belts for as long as they carried them?
Yeah.
Sabre Jr. cover gets a 2. Wow, I was saying we might not go to 11. I don't know. They might let these guys fight forever here.
Might let them stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah, they might fight forever here. I don't like the NBA tournament, but regardless of what LeBron is doing at his age is phenomenal. I was never a LeBron fan, Swag fan. I listen, I get it. I give him all the accolades in the world, but I never liked him. I'm a Celtics fan, so I cannot like LeBron James. I respect him for what he's done for the game and what he's done in the game. I was never really liked LeBron. Up in the corner here, Saban trying to work his way out of that, knocks Josh off of the ropes, and now he's going to go after Sabre Jr. So both men fall into the middle of the ring. Saban's going up, takes them both down. Saban, look at this. Chris Saban takes out both men.
That's somebody else that's had a great 2023 too.
Chris Saban, yeah.
Yeah,
he really has. The C's hate LeBron, and for understandable. Yeah. I dislike him, and I really dislike the Lakers. So you put him on the Lakers, and guess what that amounts to? I dislike the Lakers more than any other team in the NBA. Chris Saban, look out. Oh, man.
Oh.
Dude. Machine Guns really are in control of this match.
Yeah, they've really had control of the momentum for a while bit.
Yeah,
for a while of this now.
Yeah, they have. Wild was doing her interview thing for a while. Not sure if she is still doing that on her own. I know she had an injury, but I don't know how bad it was. Shelly, and see, you can't with the guns, you cannot stay over in that corner. You just can't. They are just going to make you pay. They have look at how they have Josh all tied up in that corner. Man. Sabre Jr. back in there. Big uppercut there to Saban. He misses there, though. Oh, man.
Mm.
Are we going to get double figure fours? Yep. Double figure fours. Wow.
This has been good, too.
Yeah. A double submission of two of the best in the world.
Look at Zack.
Sabre Jr.'s trying to fire up Josh. Trying to hype him up. These tag teams have dissected each other. I love the details they get. Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a great match.
Gotta hand it to Josh and Sabre Jr. too. I mean, they haven't worked. It's not like they've worked together a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's why I really wish more people would appreciate the talent here, because, I mean, if you really think about it, you in this ring right now, you've got 4 of the best professional wrestlers in the world today.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. Yep, very true. Wow, oh my God, what a kick from Saban.
That dang near took his head off.
Yeah, it did. Got Sabre Jr. up across his back. He was going for the cradle shock. He couldn't get it now. Sabre Jr. has it reversed.
Oh, got that arm.
Oh, man, look out. Oh!
Got both arms.
Saban's trying to pull him over to that far corner. Now look out. What has he got going on here?
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Oh.
And now he's got Shelly comes in and saves it. And Sabre Jr. doesn't let go. Look at this. We've got locks on everyone now. And here comes Josh. Now we got we got the ankle lock.
Ankle lock. So one team got double submissions. Now it's the other team's turn.
Yep. Oh, Josh goes flying into Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, this might go an hour.
It might. It very well may.
This could go an hour. I'm thinking when they started, I'm like, wow, they're starting the main event so early.
Yeah. They're really letting them stretch it out.
Maybe they're trying to get one last tag team match of the year in here before the for Impact's last ever match.
A late match of the year entry. Why not?
Sabre Jr. now putting the boots to Chris Sabin until he stops it. Sabin with the chops. Ooh. And Sabre Jr. just says, come on. Wow, look at that. Yo, man. Oh, I thought he had it.
Wow.
How was that not 3?
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. What a lariat from Sabin. How old is Zack Sabre Jr.? Yeah, I don't know. James saying he's so good. Swagfan says, what? Dude, this is insane. Look at this.
Yeah.
Josh trying to fight off both of the machine guns here.
Ooh,
chops to both. Coming back across the now he takes. Oh man, look at these kicks.
Oh.
Good. Sabre Jr. is 36.
36, okay.
Wow, does he have a bright career in front of him? TNA chance. Double kicks to Sabre Jr. Now they're setting them up. They get this. That might be it. No, look at this. Tag in for Josh, but he gets an elbow from Saban.
Oh.
Now he gets the ankle lock on Saban while he's up on the top rope. Oh, Insaguri. Josh into Zack Sabre. Using Zack Sabre Jr. to balance himself off of. I mean, this is nuts. Try to backslide, didn't get it. Oh, man, there's the pile driver.
Oh, C4 spike.
That does it. Holy cow, what a match that was.
Yeah, that was.
OMG, says Swackman. Motor City wins, and then Zack. Oh, man, this match was lit. Yeah, it really was. This is why I like tag team wrestling so much. If it's done right, it is so good. C4 Spike wins it. Wow, what a match.
Well,
your final ever match, guys, in Impact Wrestling. Zack Sabre Jr.
That was a heck of a match, man.
Yeah, it really was. Crowd chanting TNA. They want the next step. We embrace our true identity. TNA is back. Snake Eyes in Las Vegas. No, Jeff, look what we're going to get.
Yep.
Oh, I knew it.
Yep.
I knew we were going to get part 2 of this.
Yep.
We're getting Ospreay, Josh, too.
Yep.
But what Jeff, what I don't get is why is this not on Hard to Kill? I'm not understanding why this isn't on the pay-per-view.
To be honest, Joe, maybe they've got something just.
You think there's something they're not telling us yet? Like something they're.
I think they've got something up their sleeve, but I'm not sure what exactly. And I honestly don't want to know yet.
No, I mean. So we're getting Josh and Ospreay part 2. But I mean, what I don't know. Like Jeff said, there has to be something here. Because why would you not have this at Hard to Kill? You've got Hard to Kill one night, Snake Eyes the next. Why would you not have this on the pay-per-view? That's it. Impact 20 years, man. I'm going to leave it on just to see that they're not going to do a post show because I know sometimes they do. So we'll leave it here for a couple minutes because I know they go to a post show. Run it back. This is their chat that are talking in the Impact on the YouTube page. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had a blast witnessing history. Thank you for being here. You are all a part of history. No, I guess no
post show.
No, it doesn't look like it.
What is he doing?
I think that comes on pretty quick afterwards. LFG says Deonna, is Ospreay already committed on the Hard to Kill date? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So they're going to do it again. Yes, please. New Japan has a show that same day on what same day? The Hard to Kill day? Maybe that's what it is then. TNA Wrestling Snake Eyes still in TNA though. Unless they have a part 3. Jeff, please book Trent 7 and me. How to book a wrestler? Oh, please
Book a
You
wrestler.
want us to book him? I got you. I heard Will Ospreay got another match on a different show the same night. It's hard to kill. This is the TNA. This is TNA Expect the Unexpected. New Japan and TNA are both on Access TV, so they might be working together to get better ratings on TV. That could be. They have not been having post shows for a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've not been doing a lot of the stuff that they have been before. But wow, that was a fun pay-per-view.
Yeah, that was good. That was
really fun
good.
pay-per-view. New Japan. I'm not sure ready to get in. No, I'm good. I'm good, Liam. Yeah, it was fun, man. That was a good show. We saw a lot of cool stuff there. We saw a wrestler signed to TNA tonight, which was awesome. And that last match was just off the charts. Just fantastic last match for Impact Wrestling. Really, really good. Trent Seven, congrats to him. The huge signing for them to get him, and just absolutely fantastic. Just a big signing for them that they bring him in, and was really good. Oh, John Kessler says, "What about the main event? The main event was fantastic. The main event was fantastic. That was just Zack Sabre Jr. was amazing." Great tag match. Good night, IPW gang. Chat with you tomorrow. Yeah, we will return. What a way to end it. Headed back into TNA in 2024, says Little Silver. Jeff, did they announce that? James Chadwick says DM.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Announce what? The Josh thing?
The 6-man tag, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and Okada going up against
Yes.
Eddie Edwards, Moose, and Brian Myers.
Yeah, they did. Yep. That was made official. Yep, that was made official. So, guys, score the show. This is the last time you will score an Impact show with us. And score the show. Let us know what you thought of tonight's show. Give us a score, obviously. 0 to 10 if you're new to the chat. And we've discussed on a little bit on our Thursday show what we want to do going forward, because I highly doubt now you only have what is today's date? You only have, we're at the 9th, right? We've got Thursday the 14th, you've got Thursday the 21st, and then Thursday the 28th. So you really only have 3 more Thursdays left. I would imagine probably 2 of those weeks are going to be award shows. They usually have part 1, part 2. But we'll have to just keep watching to see what they do. There probably won't be much more content for them now after this. So we'll let you know. We're going to do something on Thursday. Now, whether we watch maybe an older show like we had suggested, maybe we'll do some kind of a, like an older TNA show, and maybe we'll do those for the next 3 weeks. We'll keep you posted. I'll see what Impact has to say and what they're gonna plan on doing or putting on their channels, and then we'll keep you posted as to what we're gonna do for the next 3 weeks. I missed that. That's the problem with watching more than one thing. Little Silver says 10 out of 10. Let's see what everybody's scoring the show. We have Swack Fan says 9 out of 10. DWW says 9 out of 10. Great ending to an era. Can't wait for 2024. Myers, Moose, and Edwards could be a new faction. I wonder if this is a way to build new team Canada with Trent signing. Score 9.75 says John Kessler. Bobby says 9 out of 10. Matthew says a 9. Can't wait to see the fire new TNA wrestling graphics you got for us, Jeff, with the TNA logo. Jeff is hard at work on a lot of that stuff. He's been working on new music, all that stuff. So you're probably going to see a very new show or new looking show from us. So yeah,
very new looking presentation across the board. Yeah,
I know he's been working hard on that. So yeah, that'll be exciting as well to see that. Little Silver said 10 out of 10. Best of moments. Classic TNA. So yeah, we were thinking about maybe doing that. give some people, that have watched Impact, maybe a little bit of a reminder about some older TNA stuff. So maybe we might decide to do that, like some old TNA watch-alongs for the next couple of weeks. We'll see. But watch the socials, watch the YouTube channel, and we'll let you know what we're going to do. We're definitely going to do something on Thursday. We just have to figure out what it is. Impact's final resolution tonight was a 9 out of 10 for Chris. 9, not 10 for me, because even though there were 2 women's matches, I thought something was missing there. Mark says a 9 out of 10. All right. Jeff, what are you scoring our final ever live Impact show tonight, man?
I'm gonna be this guy and give it a 10. The reason why is because 1, I had a lot of fun with it, but 2, we just witnessed history.
We did. Yep.
And you don't often get to witness history that heads in the positive direction when you're talking about a company rebranding.
Yep.
But in this case, it's absolutely a positive thing. It's a great thing, and I'm really looking forward to what TNA has to offer. So, but yeah, it's gonna be really, really good.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for what's next. But what we got tonight, and not to get all emotional and stuff, but this Impact had a special place for me and Joe.
Yeah.
We started streaming Impact, and fortunately Joe loved it. So we kept doing it, and so it's become very near and dear to us. So really, really awesome night tonight. Great matches. I mean, just yeah, TNA is going to be awesome. Hard to Kill is going to be awesome, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, and I'm going to go that same route. I really had a blast with the show tonight. I really honestly didn't know how it was going to go, what they were going to do, and it just hit all the right notes. The stuff with Santino all night long, some of the look aheads that we got, and the look backs that we got a little bit too. I've got to give it a 10. It was a very, very fun show, and why not, right? I mean, all year long, they have just done an amazing job. I honestly think, we could look back upon this year and say that I think the lowest score we gave one of their shows was probably like an 8.7 on one of their shows that we've done scoring all year, like an 8.7. That's pretty phenomenal. In an era of wrestling that, sometimes you get a clunker. You can't always be good. And even that goes even for the big shows, man. We were out here laughing at some of the WWE shows and how bad some of them were. You can't always have good stuff, but I don't know, man. They managed to do a fantastic job with their stuff this year. They just hit on all the right notes a lot of times this entire year. And now then we find out we got that big shocking announcement when they, that we saw that they were bringing TNA back. And yeah, man, like Jeff said, I hadn't watched this forever. I bowed out when they were doing the 6-sided ring. I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I can't watch that. And I bowed out. And now I'm seeing highlights of some stuff from that era that I would like to probably go back and see. I've seen some clips and stuff from that. But then Jeff just told me, hey man, you need to check this out. I think you're really going to like it. And damn, man, I'm glad I did. For more reasons than one. It's my favorite wrestling show every week that I watch. I have the most fun watching it, the most fun doing it, the most fun being here. And I hope you all can say the same because, like Jeff said, not to get sentimental or anything, but without you guys, we wouldn't be doing it. And man, I hope that all of you come along for this new journey with us because this is it's like Jeff said, it's a new frontier. It's something new that we as wrestling fans are not privy to getting a lot. You don't see new things start all the time. So I think it's going to be super exciting to see. We're going to all be like in awe when we get the opening of the show. I can't wait until the countdown, man. When we're sitting here waiting for that countdown for Hard to Kill, oh my gosh, dude, it's gonna be so exciting to see what that looks like. It's gonna be so much fun. And you guys, hope you'll be along with us for the ride, because this is just going to be a tremendous amount of fun going into next year. So, wow, what a night! Historic night, like Jeff said. That's really the only way you can describe it. It's a historic night. We say goodbye to Impact. We thank Impact and all the wrestlers and all the talent and all the people backstage that worked there, from the top to the bottom, for entertaining us over these past, what did you say, 2017? So over these past 6 years, and doing everything they did, everywhere they went, and giving us some great wrestling and some great entertainment. So thank you to all of those people, from the top to the bottom, and everyone in between. We thank you all for giving us something to do on our channel and to have every week that everybody loves to see. So love it. Guys, we will be back tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come and join us for Between the Ropes. We're going to put a big bow on this, obviously. We'll talk about this. We have many other things to discuss, like CM Punk's promo from SmackDown, things happening, a lot of things that he said that we'll have to dissect on tomorrow's show. And we'll talk about everything going on in the wrestling world. So come join us at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night on Sunday. Not so much things going on tomorrow. Not a lot of wrestling going on tomorrow night. In fact, you need to come join us. You know why? Because I'm skipping out on watching what could be the most important Dallas Cowboys game of the entire season. So, but it's probably just as well, because I don't need the nervous breakdown that I would probably have if I did watch. So it's probably just as well I don't see it. In fact, I'm not even going to look at my phone. And I'm going to ask you guys to not shoot the score in, because I don't want to know. But yeah, so yeah, come join us tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. We've got a lot to talk about as usual. Everything will be there. Our the news, favorite moments of the week, sell or no sell. We got it all. Burning question of the week, which is a fun new segment that we do. So come join us tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have fun tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, we'll get to you as far as Abby's, because Jody has not been feeling well. So, obviously we wish her well and hope she gets well and everything like that. And she'll be back as soon as she can. And then next Thursday, we just watch our socials, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube page, watch the socials, and we'll let you guys know what we're going to be doing next Thursday. So just watch that. We'll be here. We just got to figure out what we're going to be doing. So, all right, guys, from Jeff and from myself, obviously, have a great rest of your night. Please stay safe. Please be kind to one another. And hopefully we will see you all for our next one tomorrow night at 8:30. Hope you enjoyed the show and hope we see you soon. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll talk soon.